Good evening, sports fans. It's Todd Edwards. Let me take the mask off so you can hear me a little bit. We're coming to you live tonight from Landis Field here at Central Dauphin Middle School, but yet it's a high school field for a little Division III 6A football featuring the undefeated Central Dauphin Rams, who come into this game 5-0, taking on the undefeated Central York Panthers tonight. From the YIAA versus the Mid-Penn Division in a big matchup where the winner of tonight's contest awaits the York High Bearcats, who will be playing next week one of these teams. And my broadcast partner is making his way down from the broadcast booth as we are standing here on the chair. Hustle in here, Dew. Welcome to our viewers as I introduced Dew Jones. You know him. We've been doing this all season long, and here we are, Dew, playoff football.
Central Dauphin versus Central York. It should be a great game tonight. Both these teams, in my opinion, are both evenly matched, so it should be a really good game.
Evenly matched, and a lot of big players here. I know we had some keys, some players that are viewers at home that hopefully they're home gating tonight. Temperatures in the 40s here. The hurricane, remnants of the hurricane moved out, and it's football weather here at Central Dauphin. But some players to keep an eye on for Central Dauphin. I know some of our viewers in YI may not be familiar with some of these names. Look for running back Timmy Smith. 6 foot, 195-pound running back. Also, Malachi Bowman, a wide receiver and defensive back, an all-state player for this Central Dauphin team. And their quarterback, number 16, Max Mosey.
Yeah, no doubt. The quarterback, he's a left-hander, so that's going to be pretty tricky to go against a left-handed quarterback. And they also have on defense Shamar Joppy, the linebacker running back, alongside his twin brother, number 3, Shamlin Joppy. Linebacker and also wide receiver.
And let's not forget an offensive lineman and defensive lineman, number 53, Blaise Heschler. He's 6'5", 287 pounds. Division I offensive lineman committed to Sacred Heart in Connecticut. Keep an eye on him. I think our viewers at home know all about this Central York team. They're led by the Penn State commit, Bo Perbola, their quarterback, number 1. He can not just beat you with his arm, but he can run as well. He's got 4.6 speed in the 40. Keep an eye out also for their skill players. How about Taylor Wright Rawls and Judah Toon tonight?
Absolutely. They can score anywhere on the field. I mean, this is going to be a high action-packed game tonight. I'm really excited. Also want to tell people around the York County about Central Dauphin. They average 296 yards per game rushing. 296 yards per game.
And that's something the viewers at home have to keep an eye on, tonight. This Central Dauphin team loves to pound the ball. We're going to see a heavy dose, I'm sure, of Timmy Smith and their running game tonight on this field just over our shoulder.
We can't just talk about Central Dauphin's offense without talking about their defense. They only give up 8 points a game this year, so they're playing some stifling defense. And, just like Central York is only giving up, I think, 5 points a game.
I think it was a total of 10. It was 10 points
10
in
points
totality.
Total, correct.
They gave up 7 to the Dallastown team, really in garbage time last week. But the competition gets turned up a little bit here for the Central York Ball Club because they're playing the Mid-Penn team here in the form of the Central Dauphin Rams. Right here live tonight from Landis Field. As you can hear, the players are being introduced over our shoulders here, the starting lineups. But a nice crowd has settled in, and we hope you're settling in with your bottled water and some popcorn for tonight's broadcast with Sports Shooting Stars. And a lot of sponsors do. We want to give a special shout out to our sponsors. We're going to mention them throughout tonight's broadcast. But as you can see over our shoulders, the Central Dauphin Rams have entered the playing field. And with that, maybe we want to make our way up to the broadcast.
Yeah, we'll mention the sponsors. We have about 11, 12 sponsors for this game. It's going to get louder here tonight. We're going to get the band their opportunity to get their team hyped up. Central York is coming out right above our shoulders. Just tune in. It's going to be loud here tonight. It's some football weather, and this is what we came here for. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Check us out on channel 18, Comcast of York. The game is not streamed online. A live stream tonight online because there's a restriction going on that we can't stream it live online. But right after the game will be available online.
Online and tune in, of course, online. But right now, as Comcast York subscribers settle in for a great game tonight, we're going to make our way up to the broadcast booth. Looking forward to it. We made it through some weather and traffic difficulties up I-83.
Absolutely.
But we're here and ready to bring the game to you.
And we'll be mentioning the sponsors. We mentioned, player of the game. We have a different couple packages that we're going to mention tonight. And we're also going to run a commercial and show our sponsors on live online as well. So
sounds good.
You guys tune into the game.
We're going to make our way up, and then let's let the cheerleaders settle in behind us and.
Game manager for tonight's game is Mr. Chris Hunter. Mr. Timekeeper,
broadcast booth is Central, really their first test tonight in the form of the Central Dauphin Rams.
And it's a little bit unfortunate that it took Central 7 to 8 games to actually get a real test on the football field. But I think they're ready. They're primed. They've been playing really good throughout the whole year. And again, Central Dauphin is also out of the Mid-Penn area, and they play some big boy ball, as we always like to say, and they're playing some really good really good football right now, Todd.
Thank you. Yeah, you're getting ahead of yourself, too. We still have football weather here. Really, it's the final 3 now, where they were scheduled 4 teams. Harrisburg, of course, bowed out due to a player testing positive for COVID. Now, the winner of this game, we want to remind our fans at home, will play the York High Bearcats, presumably either next Friday or next Saturday due. Really, it would either be held here again at Central Dauphin if they win, or we would travel possibly to Central York as they would play host to the York High Bearcats.
Yeah, it's anybody's game tonight. It should be a really good game, and we're excited. I know Central York is ready for this type of game. I want to give a quick shout-out to some of our sponsors here tonight, Todd. We have about 12 sponsors, and we want to thank the sponsor for coming through and helping us get this game on TV.
Take it away, Du.
We have Toyota of York. They're one of our sponsors tonight, Casey Campbell. He helped us out, came through, and made sure, we had enough that we needed so the game could be put on TV. Also, Integrity First Home Buyers with Eric Brewer. Eric Brewer is also one of our returning sponsors, so we appreciate Eric. Prestige Motor Cars of York with Jesse Ferber.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise. The Rand Marching Band plays the Alma Mater, and then please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your hats as they honor America with our national anthem.
And I'll get back to the sponsors just a second after the national anthem.
There you have it, sports fans. A stirring rendition of our national anthem played by the Central Dauphin Marching Band here. It's cold, it's chilly. Game time temp about 46 degrees due. This is football weather as we get to settle in here with District 3 6A action between really two of the finest teams here in our area.
Yeah, as we said before, it should be a great game. Let me go ahead and get back to a couple of our sponsors before this game gets rolling, because we have about 12 sponsors here tonight, Todd. We also have Basil Insurance, who's a long-time season sponsor.
For all your insurance needs, life, auto, home insurance.
Is number 5, Tyrell English.
We also have YAFFL, that's the York Adult Football Flag Football League with John Uri. We appreciate him coming through and helping us out, getting this game on TV. Parmer's Pizza, located on 1041 Haynes Road, and also 476 East Main Street, Dallastown.
And our referee tonight is Mr. Steve Risk. Since York has won the toss, has elected to defer. That means the Rams will receive the opening kickoff.
Looks like the Central Dauphin Rams will receive the opening kickoff.
And also want to give a shout out to Keller Williams Realty agent Martha Mitchell. Also Maya's Movers, owner Anthony Hudson, good friend of mine. Hill Street Auto Sales with another good friend of mine, David Williams.
If I remember correctly, he was a previous sponsor as the Piano Mover, if I remember correct.
Absolutely.
Number 11, Malachi Bowman, flanked by number 2, Shamar Joppi, and number 34, Timmy Smith. And go back deep to receive for the Rams.
And also want to give a shout out to Ruth Fletcher of Mitchell Family Chiropractor, located on 2159 White Street Road, York, PA. Phone number 717-854-5222. Angelo's Pizza and Subs, again a returning sponsor.
Take a breath, dude. There's a lot of advertisers tonight and sponsors, and we thank them.
And as the fans can see that's watching the game tonight, we have our sponsorship logo information right on the screen, so they can check it out. It's at the lower third. And also we have Noriega Golf is going to be our statistician tonight, also one of
Central
York's alum.
Yep.
Right now, at IUP, correct? Shippensburg. I'm sorry, Shippensburg.
Where ship happens, and he's here tonight as Cole Lookenball gets ready to kick the ball off here to start.
And here we are.
And here we are, the start. It looks like Malachi Bowman's going to receive the ball inside the 10, out to the 10, 15, 20. And he spins off a tackler.
Malachi Bowman takes the ball.
Malachi Bowman, I mentioned that name earlier, an all-state player for this Central Dauphin team. Keep an eye on number 11.
Stopping the play by number 7, Seth Griffiths.
Also along that offensive line, Blaze Heschler. Number 53, the left tackle, a commit to Sacred Heart University.
And the keys to the game is what they do up front. The front linemen on both sides really got to protect their quarterback, and also they love to run the ball. So you should see a lot of Timmy Smith.
Yep. And right now, Max Mosey, the quarterback, back in shotgun formation to his right. Running back Timmy Smith. Another player to keep an eye on. We mentioned in our pregame, Timmy Smith, number 34.
And that's a jet sweep.
And a running play by number 2, Shamar Joppi down the left sideline and out past the 40-yard line. And they like to run that play rather effectively.
Central Dauphin loves to run the jet sweep. That's something that Central York is aware of, so they have to stop that. But knowing what they like to do and stopping is two different things.
The jet sweep, shades of the old school Green Bay Packers there do with the jet sweeps.
Central Dauphin wastes no time getting back to the line.
Shamar Joppi in motion again. And they give to running back Timmy Smith.
Give to the tailback Timmy Smith. He's going to pick up 3 yards to the 45.
And these are the type of games that Central York needs. They were actually in the district playoff last year going against Harrisburg, another powerhouse out of the mid-pen. And, you know, Harrisburg had their way with Central York, but Central York is right back this year facing another powerhouse with Central Dauphin.
Of course, district champs last year, Central Dauphin Rams here. We're coming to you live tonight from Landis Field.
Back for a pass.
The left-hander. Incomplete
to
Timmy Smith, number 34 for Central Dauphin. Moving the ball downfield here. We're under 11 minutes to go here in the opening quarter of Sports Shooting Stars. It's Todd Edwards. It's Dew Jones. Thank you for tuning into this Friday night, wherever you're watching.
And again, we want to remind fans this game is only available on cable TV, Comcast, Channel 18. It will be available at 9:30 online.
Max Mosey back in shotgun formation. Looking for a bit of a hard count here.
They have a college-style type of offense where they look at the coach before they snap.
Timmy Smith right up the middle, and effective running inside the 40 and down to about the 35-yard line. And I believe we're going to have a steady dose of running game. The Central Dauphin Rams team like to pound the ball, and we're seeing that early right now.
Well, that's something else that I noticed from mid-pen teams. They can take a hit and keep going. I see Central trying to lay a hit, but they need to wrap up with their tackles. That's important for them to wrap up with their tackles.
And again, back to Timmy Smith off the left tackle, looking for extra running room.
Timmy Smith on the carry. Again, is going to pick up 3 yards to the 34. Right rolls again on the stop, this time help from Jack Smith.
Opening drive here for the Central Dauphin Rams here. We're under 10 minutes to go. Opening quarter. Thanks for tuning in this Friday night as you're home gating, watching Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. An energetic crowd and players here on the sideline of Central Dauphin. Rather vocal early in the game. Looking to throw the ball complete to Timmy Smith. Wrapped up by number 11.
Complete to Smith. Takes the ball to the
wrapped up by Taylor Wright Rawls. Yeah, keep an eye on number 34 for Central Dauphin, the running back Timmy Smith.
And right now, Central has to shore up that line and get some type of friction going on to stop Central Dauphin. Right now, they're doing whatever they want to do. And that's a good group tackle from Central York.
Yep, it was a third.
Smith on the carry.
It was a 3rd down and 1 carry, and it looks like they may have picked up the first down,
And some guys you want to key on for Central defense is Seth Griffins, also Jack Smith.
How about Victor Pena, number 19, Victor Pena, another player to keep an eye on the Central York team. Jack Smith, a linebacker, picked up an offer. We talked about Sacred Heart.
Both these ball clubs have Division I and Division II players out there playing right now in high school at the high school level.
An impressive opening drive right now for the Central Dauphin Rams. And they give to number 2, Shamar Joppi.
Shamar Joppi on the carry.
And right now,
4 yards to the 23.
It's very important for Central to get some type of stop. Right now, they're pushing back and letting Central Dauphin have their way.
Josh Gaffney on the
big push by the offensive line here for Central Dauphin. We can notice from the press box here the size of this offensive line for Central Dauphin. Led by number 53, Blaze Heschler, the left tackle for Central Dauphin. Timmy Smith in motion.
And that's that jet sweep again.
Jet sweep. First down yardage and more for running back Timmy Smith. They're making it look easy so far, here with just under 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter of District 3, 6A.
This has to be a defensive game for both ball clubs. You can't let the offense do what they want to do with the ball. And I keep saying, right now, that's what Central Dauphin is doing. But they're not in the end zone yet, and Central can still come up with a big stop. Little fumble right there with the handoff.
Tyrell English on the carry.
It's Tyrell English with the carry. Number 5 picks up a 5-yard gain.
7, Seth Griffiths, and 13, Kyle Fontes on the stop.
And Central Dauphin doesn't waste any time, get right back to the line.
They're quick. And right now it's 2nd down and 5. The ball on the 8-yard line of Central York. We're just under 7.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter here at Landis Field.
And there's another jet sweep.
And tripped up. Looks like it'll be just short of the first down.
And that's a good job from
Shamar Joppi.
That's a good job from number 11 for Central, Taylor Wright Rawls, slowing down.
And we're going to call Taylor Wright Rawls' name a lot. He's a key offensive weapon for the Central York Panther Ball Club, A 3rd down and 3.
Give him the 6, 3rd down and 3.
Ball on the 6. Let's see what they have dialed up here, the Rams. Give to Timmy Smith. He lowers his shoulders and just plows forward,
And Timmy Smith just runs right behind his lineman and gets that 3 yards for the first down.
That's a gain of 4.
That's a correction. That was Shamar Joppi with a carry, and that is a first down as Shamar picks that up under 7 minutes.
1st and goal, CD.
It is 1st and goal. It looks like the ball will be set up at about the 2-yard line,
And as we said before, with Central York, no one has scored on Central York as of yet.
that starting defense. They gave up a total of 10 points
Well,
in
I apologize.
YIAA.
They did have one score this year, and that was Dallastown.
And wide open, touchdown, Timmy Smith. He made it look easy off the right tackle there. Plenty of room to run in the end zone, and just like that, the Central Dauphin Rams are up.
With about 6 minutes off the clock,
Yeah,
the Central Dauphin team pushed the ball all the way down the field and got a touchdown. They're up right now, 6-0.
Mosey will hold for Aaron Stauffer's extra point.
And the point extra attempt, snap is down, the kick is up, and good. And your score, Central Dauphin 7, Central York 0.
Central York nothing. $13 plays, 76-yard touchdown drive for the Rams.
And that was 13 plays, 76-yard drive for the Central Dauphin Rams.
And as I stated earlier, they made it look rather easy here. Now let's see what this Central York offense will do with their first drive in the first quarter here. We'd like to thank our sponsors tonight. Integrity First Home Buyers with Eric Brewer. How about Basil Insurance? Toyota of York stepped up. They're helping sponsor with Casey Campbell. S3 Performance Training with John Turpak and Ron Johnson. Parma Pizza and Grill. Did I mention the York Adams Flag Football League with John Urey? And we're getting set. I will pick up the rest of the sponsors here. It looks like I don't want to miss any of the action here.
And we'll also be showing the sponsors at the end of the quarter. We'll have a little graphic up so you can see the sponsors and who's sponsoring the game tonight, alongside with a commercial from Integrity First Home Buyers.
It's going to be interesting, to see how Central bounces back here. They've never been down in a game all season. Let's see how this offense responds and this team responds to being down by 7.
Well,
Still plenty of time here.
I don't think Central has any problems on the offensive side, so we'll see.
Okay, the kick is up and it's down.
And the ball is to Raquel DeWitt.
Raquel brings the ball out past the 20-yard line.
Out across the 20 near the 23.
And here comes the Central York offense. Of course, they're led by number 1, Penn State commit, Bo Prabola, 6'3", 205 pounds. And also on that left tackle, keep an eye out on number 73, Josh Gaffney, a Division I commit going to the University of Albany. At the skill positions, number 11, Taylor Wright-Rawls, number 4, Judah Toom. Also, keep an eye on Parker Hines, number 20, when he gets into the game. A swing pass. And plenty of running room there, by number 12.
And that's Amir Manigault.
Amir Manigault.
Affectionately known as Manny. Manny can score anywhere on the field, number 12. So keep an eye out for him.
And another swing out pass and brought down hard on that play. A loss of a couple of yards. They snuffed that one out there, the defense of Central Dauphin.
Hit immediately by number 7, Randy Rudy.
Randy Rudy with the tackle there for Central Dauphin. Bo rolls to his left, looking to throw the ball. Some running room, and Bo has the legs outside to the 40, 45, past midfield, down the right sideline. And we mentioned this in the pregame, 4.640 speed. And Coach James Franklin has compared him to Trace McSorley.
Absolutely. Bo Prabula doesn't take long. It doesn't take much for Bo to get down the field. I mean, he has lightning quick speed, and he can throw the ball, so he's a dual threat.
And it poses a big problem to defenses. Everything's covered, yet you have the quarterback who can split out and run on the dime.
And you see Central York is also in that hurry-up offense and not giving Central Dauphin defense opportunity to get some rest.
Too many, a penalty against the Rams, too many men on the field.
And I think that's what Central York wants to do. They want to keep the ball up pace and keep Central Dauphin reeling back.
Well, you mentioned, I don't think this offense is going to have a problem scoring and moving the ball. They have a lot of weapons. We mentioned some of the names.
Yeah, Central York has to play mistake-free football, no turnovers, and they'll be in this game.
Bo back and a running play to Manny Manigault there. Right up the middle, first down and more, down to about the 30-yard line.
And Central York is picking up some big yardage on their first drive.
They are looking just as effective as Central Dauphin, and you see some of the Central York fan bases here. I mentioned earlier.
Absolutely.
Each player, they were allowed to purchase 3 tickets to bring some of their fans up here to see really the first game live for their parent, as far as a road game goes. And they're here in attendance. What would you say, about 100 or 100 and a half from Central fans over there, do?
Around that mark.
Bo back in shotgun formation, delivers to number 11, Taylor Wright-Rawls, and down to about the 15-yard line.
And that was a nice clean pass from Bo Perbula to Taylor Wright-Rawls, one of his favorite targets, number 11.
Yeah. Another Division I prospect there for Central, Taylor Wright-Rawls.
And both these teams can score a lot of points. Central averages 43 points a game, 53 points a game.
And pass intended for number 20, Parker Hines. I mentioned that name earlier. He's a sophomore. Keep an eye out for Parker Hines, number 20. Second down and 10 with 4:52 to go. In really what we would call the semifinal matchup here tonight between the Central Dauphin Rams and the Central York Panthers, where the winner of this game will play host to the York High Bearcats next week.
And both offenses look really good on their first drives.
They do. Manigault right up the middle for some running room. It'll bring Amir Manigault.
He's going to pick up 3 yards to the 13.
Right now we've seen a heavy dose of Amir Manigault. They also have Isaiah Sturgis back there and also Raquel DeWitt as far as their running backs for Central York.
And it looked like some movement along the offensive line, excuse me.
Prior to the snap, ball start against the offense.
Number 55, Justin Kane.
18-yard line. Remains third down, 3rd and 12.
Right now, Central York, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. You're playing good, clean football. You want to keep it that way.
No, now brings up a 3rd down and 12, ball at the 18-yard line. Let's see what Central York can dial up here on this play. Bo back, looking for a receiver downfield into the end zone. And incomplete. Pass intended to number 4, Judah Toom. That'll bring up a 4th down.
And that gave...
It was there, dude, just well covered.
Judah had an opportunity to catch that ball, Judah Toom. This happened to drop in number 4, but like I said, keep an eye on Judah. And it looks like Central York may be going for it on 4th and 12.
Yeah, they're going for it. Surprised by this, and not to bring in kicker Cole Lookenball for a field goal attempt.
Cole Lookenball can kick this far, but we'll see what Central has dialed up.
Bo scrambles, looking for an open receiver. They cover downfield. There goes Bo.
Great catch.
And a great catch and touchdown.
Touchdown.
By number 20, Parker Hines.
Wow.
And wow, just like that. I can't believe what we just witnessed.
That was a great scramble from Bo Perbula, and that's the reason why he's a Division I commit.
And a Penn State commit at that. Wow, what a play by Bo Perbula to keep that play alive and to scramble out of the pocket.
He did a great job of extending the play and giving his guys an opportunity to catch the ball. And shout out to Parker Hines for catching that ball.
Another prospect. He's just a sophomore for this team, but Cole Lookenball on for the point after attempt right now. Snap is down. The kick is up and good. And that ties the score right now with 4:10 to go here in the open quarter. It's Central Dauphin 7, Central York 7. And, this may be a shootout. Right now, each team's had one possession. Each team has one score.
Absolutely. With 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter, both teams have scored already. And I kind of figured that both teams can put up a lot of points. It's going to come down to the defense and some turnovers. Right now, it's a shootout, Todd.
It's a shootout, and we thank you for tuning in tonight, this Friday night. High school football action. District 3's 6A is here, and we're glad you're here with us, sports shooting stars. Dew Jones, Todd Edwards, Belinda Morales, our camera operator.
77-yard touchdown drive for the Panther.
That was 9 plays and 76 yards for the Central York, and that's the same amount of yards that Central Dauphin had on their first drive. So like we said again, both these teams have very similar, attributes,
style. Oh, yeah.
offensive styles, absolutely.
And the viewers at home may just be in for a treat tonight. They may see an offensive shootout here tonight.
Well, I know the fans from York County really want to see Central York come out here with a victory. So, I know the whole York County right now is behind Central York. Want to see a victory.
And that goes for York High as well. I think the fans of the YAIAA really would love to see their team or a team from York advance. And this is a main event type matchup here, Dew.
This is great. Great football. It's a great football town. This is great football weather. And this is two great teams going at it because they both want to make it to that district championship.
And the fan base, we're here. I want to remind everybody we're kind of in the middle of the fan base of Central Dauphin. They're loud. They're proud. They're here tonight watching their team. And that's number 11, Malachi Bowman, trying to look for extra running room. And it's brought down at about the 20-yard line by a slew of defenders here from Central.
Yeah, great job from the Central defenders to get on him and knock him down. And that puts the ball at the 20-yard line.
It will be. The 20-yard line, Dew. They set up shop for their second series of the game here.
It's kind of neat there, Todd. They actually watch the game, have a big TV monitor underneath that pavilion right there, and the players actually watch the game from that angle.
It has to be board shooting stars, right? And the give right now to number 11, Malachi Bowman, looking for running room, and not much doing there. Stood up by
that's
that
a big
Central
time tackle.
York defense. Judah Toom with a tackle.
And that's something that Central York knows about. Central Dauphin's jet sweep. They know they love to do the jet sweep because they get a lot of yardage off that play. So Central is keying in on that. Now you got to watch out for Max Mosley. He actually has an arm. He can throw the ball very far.
Well, we saw a left-hander last Saturday. How about it at Northeastern? Sam Stoner, and tonight we're seeing another lefty, Max Mosey here. Quarterback in shotgun formation.
Keep an eye on Timmy Smith, number 34 for Central Dauphin, in the backfield.
Off the right tackle there. And it's a passing play. Give to Timmy Smith. And tripped up there.
Timmy Smith out of the backfield.
We'll bring up a third down. Should be a 3rd down and 5 right now with under 3 minutes to go here.
Prabula on the stop for the Panthers. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
And interesting, dude. Do you see Bo Prabula back in the backfield there? I mean, the defense.
This is the first time.
Yes,
this year that I've seen Bo Prabula playing defense, and he can play that position. He's a safety.
Well, if you recall, he played a safety as a freshman when his brother was a senior here for the Central York ball club.
He's a quarterback, but he can lay a hit. I've seen Bo lay some guys out.
He's a talent. He also plays basketball for the Central York team. Keep an eye on him, number 1 on the defensive side of the ball now. And there he is with a nice hit.
And that's Bo Prabula, number 1.
Penn State commit.
Number 1 with a solo tackle. Just to let you know, he can get guys in the open field.
Well, and he's listed at 6'3", 205. We had the chance to stand down on the field with him earlier in the year. He's grown from last year to this year, Dew. Both teams with their full complement of timeouts here. We're just over 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
I like the game plan from Coach Jančić by putting Bo Prabula back there on the defensive side.
The jet sweep there to number 5, Tyrell English with the carry.
Tyrell English on the carry. It's going to gain 6 yards to the 38.
A 6-yard pickup.
With 1 minute and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, the score is 7-7. Tie in the first quarter, tie. I want to thank all the fans for tuning in tonight. And without a doubt, the sponsors for helping us make this game possible.
No doubt about it. They bring the game to you.
Looks like Central Dauphin called a timeout.
Timeout by Central Dauphin with 1:28 to go here in the opening quarter here at Central Dauphin, Landis Field. Score is knotted up 7-7 between Central York and Central Dauphin. And it's interesting to note, too, this football field is located at the middle school of Central Dauphin, as we experienced on our travels up Interstate 83 tonight.
Yeah, we went to the high school at first, and then we had to figure out that no one's here. So then we had to find out where the middle school was at.
and not to mention where the high school and middle school is located. There was some heavy traffic and congestion getting here, but we're glad we made it to bring the game to you tonight.
Regular season action, Cumberland Valley leads Springford 7-0. Twin Valley over Redlands 6-0. Mechanicsburg over East Penn 14-0. And
Keller Williams Realty
7-7.
with Martha Mitchell. We'd like to give a shout out to one of our sponsors. Also, Maya's Movers, owner Anthony Hudson, and Hill Street Auto Sales. Do?
And also, we said before, YAFFL, that's a York Adult Flag Football League with John Urey. You can check them out. They have over 750 adults on over 40 teams in York and Hanover. They're going to focus on youth this year and get some more youth players to play the Flag Football League.
And maybe after watching this game, a lot of the adults will get the itch to play a little football here. There we go. They get to Timmy Smith
and it's a reverse.
Reverse to number 11. That's Malachi Bowman, and boy, brought down hard.
And that's a big-time tackle from Carter Glassmeyer. And Carter Glassmeyer has been injured the last couple of weeks, so he's back in rotation. It's a great thing to see him back out there on the field.
6, Trenton Dunnick on the stop for the Panthers. Going to bring up third down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 4. Trips formation for the Central Dauphin Rams.
And right now, Central defense is starting to look alive and wake up. There's a trips formation, as you said, Todd, on the right-hand side of the field.
The play clock down to 10.
Looks like there's a flak jacket out there on the field too, Todd, in Central Dauphin's backfield.
And
big time interception
by number 2, Cole Luckenball. Intercepted.
The ball was tipped and intercepted and recovered by number 2, Cole Luckenball. I'm 100% sure his family's watching the game right now, Lisa and Wayne Luckenball, so I know they're very happy to see their son contribute the way he just did.
Dude, it's the second possession now for Central York.
And they have great field position
they do
at
ball
the 45.
Set up inside the 45-yard line. Bo back in shotgun formation, looking to throw the ball downfield. And he has an arm deep. He's wide open down the right sideline. Touchdown, Central York.
And Judah redeemed himself with that big time catch, and that gives Central York the lead. On one big
play by Bo Prabula. And again, we want to remind our viewers, you can see why he's committed to Penn State with not just his legs, but on that play, his arm.
I watched Bo for the last couple of years, and I can say this year, his throwing technique and the way he throws the ball is superb. I mean, he's really been dotting it and putting the ball right there where it needs to be at.
An extra point attempt set up now for Cole Luckenball. Snap is down and muffed. And how's that going to play? Keenan Stroman was unable to place the ball down for the point after attempt. And no point there. Central York 13, Central Dauphin 7.
Well, you hate to see stuff like that, but at the same time, you know, Central York is doing what they need to be doing on the defensive side and also on the offensive side. You know, Bo Prabula did a great job catching his defense sleeping out there and looking for that deep ball. I don't know if that was, I don't know if he just seen that or if that was by design.
We saw it develop here from the press box, and it's like a prize fight right now. Central York has landed a couple punches here with, 31 seconds to go in the first quarter. Up by 6.
And we got to also tell the fans that Central York is in hostile territory right now. They're at Central Dolphins' home, and it's a loud crowd out here tonight.
And I think we are as well, dude.
Oh, yeah, we're right here in the visitor side. In the home side,
actually. The home side, yeah. And
set to kick off for the Panthers.
Cole Luckenball getting set to kick off.
Central York right now is showing that they can play with the big boys in the Mid-Penn League, and that's a great feeling because, you know, I know a lot of people that say, hey, York County teams can't hang with other teams, but right now they're showing that they can hang with the other teams.
No doubt. Tonight's there's a lot of energy on that Central York sideline.
We're still in the first quarter.
Rightly so.
Still in the first quarter with 30 seconds to go.
Kick received by Malachi Bowman, looking to bring the ball out to the 15, to about the 20-yard line, and stood up. Good coverage by this Central York special teams unit.
Zone 7 out across the 20 near the 21.
Yeah, and you got to like the energy right now that Central York is bringing. I mean,
they're bringing it. We can hear it from our side here. And again, we're on the side of Central Dauphin.
14 yards on the return.
But, you know, to piggyback what you mentioned a few moments ago, remember last year when Central went up to Harrisburg, they really got spanked. Tonight, they're showing they can play with the big boys here in Mid-Penn.
I don't see Timmy Smith in the game right now.
No, he's out. A quick pass play. They're complete to Malachi Bowman.
Pass complete to Bowman.
And that was a good tackle from Jamar Simpson, number 26
Jamar
for
Simpson,
Central York.
Spot, right? We've called his name on the offensive side as a running back, playing defensive back here for Central.
And about 5 seconds ago, until the end of this first quarter,
Down and 6.
don't know if they're going to get the ball off.
Yeah, I think they're content to run the clock out here, and we're at the end of the first quarter with your score. Central York 13, Central Dauphin 7, and it's been an interesting first half, too. Your thoughts?
It's been exactly what I thought it would be. It would be, big-time plays from both teams and, high-caliber type of offense and defense from both teams. Right now, we're going to go ahead and take a second and show some of our sponsors on the screen. So we'll take a second to show some of our sponsors.
M&T Bank supports and encourages interscholastic athletics and is pleased to be an active member in the community served by District 3. M&T Bank extends its best.
And as we said, Todd, we have around 12 sponsors that the fans can see right now on the screen that help us get this game on TV.
And thank each and every one of them for stepping up so we can bring the game to you this Friday night. And maybe, just maybe, if Central wins, maybe next week. I mean, a lot of fans, I think, would want to see that matchup.
Absolutely.
I know, representing the York area here as we do, I think a lot of fans would love to see the Bearcats versus the Panthers, a game that was to be played tonight. Remember, that was the final regular season game, but with district starting.
I was going to run right now to a commercial from Integrity First Home Buyers.
Hi, I'm Eric Brewer, and I want to buy your house. I'll make you an as-is, all-cash offer on your house within 24 hours, whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition. When you sell your house to ericbuyscentralpa.com, you're dealing with me, a local guy who's been buying houses in this area for over 15 years. Just go to ericbuyscentralpa.com for a free, no obligation, instant cash offer 24 hours a day. That's ericbuyscentralpa.com.
Just a reminder, with the TV coverage tonight, there will be extended breaks between the first and second quarter and the start of the third and fourth quarter.
The Central York defense on the field again wearing their all-white jerseys. Central Dauphin in the all-green jerseys. They'll be moving right to left here to start the second quarter.
And this quarter is taking a little bit longer because they want to get the sponsors some TV time for the other streaming station that's filming the game here tonight.
There are some various other media outlets here. We saw a lot of the local television stations, sports media are here, and really this is the game to cover this Friday night.
In my opinion, this is the biggest game right now in this area, so, we're at the biggest game, so this is it. It was Timmy Smith with the ball.
Timmy Smith with the running play and out past the 30-yard line, and a big first down there for Central Dauphin to start the second quarter.
Smith on the carry. He's going to take it all across the 30 to the 33. That's a gain of 8 and a
An 8-yard pickup for running back Timmy Smith for Central Dauphin.
It's football weather, Todd, when you can see your breath when you're breathing.
It's gotten significantly colder here in the greater central Pennsylvania area, and there we're back to action there with Timmy Smith. Another nice carry by running back Timmy Smith for Central Dauphin.
To the 41 for a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And that offensive line opening up some holes there for Timmy Smith.
The Central Dauphin's doing a great job of pounding the ball, giving it to Timmy Smith, and getting their first downs.
And another running play by Timmy Smith out near midfield.
Smith again on the carry.
And it just seems like Timmy Smith, number 34, has a motor that just doesn't stop. I mean, he gets hit, and he pops right back
pounding. Up. And again, to remind our viewers that they like to pound the ball, this Central Dauphin Ram team. You're going to see a heavy dose of running. Trips formation now to the left side.
They love to do the sweep on this play here, but keep an eye out for number 34. Max Mosley has given on Central Dauphin some good field position.
And Daniel Ficca, the running back, and the give to Daniel Ficca, number 23, and a nice run by number 23, Daniel Ficca again. First time we've called his name tonight.
Into Panther territory at the 46 for a gain of 6.
As they have running back Timmy Smith out in trips formation there as one of the wide receivers, split to the left of Quarterback Max Mosey.
2nd and 4 with 10 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Central York is up right now, 13-7 over Central Dauphin.
Start of the second quarter here from
And
Central
watch this
Dauphin.
sweep here, number 34 with Timmy Smith.
Timmy Smith carries and Blunt. And boy, another nice run by Timmy Smith.
40 and a Ram first down.
Haven't really seen Max Mosey,
Victor Pena on the stop.
quarterback for Central Dauphin, throw the ball down the field as of
Not
yet,
too much,
but
no.
he still has some yardage on some throws, but it's been pretty much yak yards
Yes.
after the catch.
And a heavy running game here by the Central Dauphin Rams as the Central Dauphin band plays on here tonight.
Another sweep option.
And not much running room there for Daniel Vicka. Be a second down and 8 for this Central Dauphin team. Checking into the game, number 2, Shamar Joppi. Checking out, number 5, Tyrell English. Under 10 minutes here due in the second quarter from Landis Field, just outside Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, our state capital.
On a great football night.
The rain moved out. It's clear, but very cold. It's football weather.
Absolutely.
For 2, Shamar. Probably in motion with the carry. And out near the first down, a nice carry by number 2, Shamar Joppi.
And the reason why their jet sweep is so effective, they have a pulling tackle that also goes on that side. So he's running right behind the tackle and getting his yardage that he needs. Right now, Central Dauphin's doing a great job of getting that 6 to 8 yard per rush and moving the ball down the field.
Rather,
that can really tire out a defense.
No doubt about it. And here we are. This is the opening drive in the second quarter. Just over 9 minutes to go. It's 3rd down and 1. And they give it to Timmy Smith. And plenty of running room up the middle inside the 15. And a nice run by running back Timmy Smith.
Now it's a nice tackle for number 4, Judah Toombs.
Judah Toombs in on the tackle there.
Him and Jamar Simpson, number 26 for Central York.
Under 9 minutes here due, and Central Dauphin is threatening here in the second quarter.
I would say Timmy Smith already has around 12 rushes or more.
And another running play by this Rams team, Shamar Joppi with the sweep.
He's going to pick up 3 yards.
A 3-yard pickup, bring up
Jack Smith.
a second down and 7. Ball on the 8-yard line of Central York.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Max Mosey back in shotgun formation.
Max
it's a
keeps the
quarterback
ball.
keeper and not much going there. Big time tackle by number 10, Carter Glassmeyer.
And I know Central York fans are very happy that Carter Glassmeyer is back in the rotation and back out there on the field.
Yeah,
he was off for a couple weeks from an injury,
a big
but now he's back.
linebacker teamed up with linebacker Jack Smith.
And coming into the game right now is number 1, Bo Perbula for Central York, playing the safety position.
Playing the safety position, almost like a free safety back there.
Now you wonder if Penn State's coach is watching this game tonight. Doesn't want his future star player getting hurt.
Max Mosey back in shotgun formation, and it looks like Max is going to call a timeout, the second timeout called here by Central Dauphin with 7:41 to go in the second quarter. It's Central York 13, Central Dauphin 7.
With 7 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the second quarter, right now, Central Dauphin's knocking on that door.
They are, again, looking very effective here offensively, and they're threatening against
For
this
where I'm
Central.
standing now, I think they're at the ball's at the 11-yard line.
You'll see what they dial up here. It's ball on the
It's 3rd and 9, by the way.
Yep.
For tonight's game, going to outstanding care.
ball. It looks like it'll be set up on the 10-yard line of Central York.
As physical therapy. As a patient,
Also want to remind the fans to check out the screen, look at our sponsors that's located on the screen. They helped us out throughout the whole year. We really appreciate that.
It's time to help them out now, right?
Absolutely. We needed some some sponsorship to help this game come to you, and they stepped up big time. And as you can see, the people at the bottom, they made big time contributions and helped us get this game live on TV. And it'll be available tonight around 9:30 online.
For upstream. Yeah, right now we're
a
just
restriction.
on Channel 18 Comcast York subscribers, we welcome you. Hopefully you're watching from a warm, cozy confines of your home.
Now this is a big play right here,
Big play
39.
here. Max rolls to his left, looking for a pass here. And a flag is down on the play. And a touchdown complete to Malachi Bowman. Now,
I think that may be a holding call, Todd.
Holding against the Rams.
Holding against the Central Dauphin. Some confusion there by the referee.
That was a great pass from Max Mosley, but that was a holding call.
Roll, found Malachi Bowman in the end zone.
10-yard penalty from
Max
the foul takes him all the way
Mosey.
back to the 25-yard
It's good.
line.
With that penalty, the ball's going to be set up at the 25-yard line.
And that makes it 3rd and 19.
3rd and forever here for Central Dauphin. Let's see again what's in the playbook here.
I'm sorry, that's 3rd and 24, so let's see what's going to happen. Keep an eye out for number 34, Timmy Smith.
Yeah, in trips formation, Timmy Smith shifts to the left.
And this
This
is a pivotal play right now for Central York. If they can get a stop, that's going to be a great for their defense.
And he eludes the pass rush.
Mosey on the keeper.
Mosey picked up some positive yards there on that play.
And Mosey can dance a little bit. I mean, he's pretty nimble in the pocket.
Down near the 10.
That's going to bring up a 4th down now for the Central Dauphin team. Let's see. They're going to bring
down out at the 12-yard line.
Looks like they're going to go for a field goal.
4th down.
It looks like the kicker, Aaron Stauffer, the 6-foot junior, is going to attempt, what, about a 22-yard field goal,
The 29-yard field goal.
It's
29-yard field goal.
Let's see. There's a penalty on this play.
The referees are discussing. Might have been too many players on the field for Central York.
Yeah, as we see one running off the field. Number 66, that was Logan Becker running off the field. We'll see here what the call is. Waiting with great anticipation here, as to what the penalty and who the penalty will be called on.
Offsides against the defense.
Offsides against Central. And make the kick a little easier.
5-yard penalty moves the ball
for Aaron Stauffer.
It's going to be a 24-yard field goal.
24-yard field goal attempt from the left hash mark.
At the 7-yard line. 4th and 6.
And a pretty impressive stop there by Central York defensively. Let's see what
that was a key
special
stop for
teams
Central
unit
York.
can do. And number 55, Justin Kane.
Again,
offsides.
And Justin Kane.
And with that, it looks like they're going to bring the offense back.
But it's only 4th and 1 right now. It was 4th and 11, but with those 2 offsides called, now it's only 4th and 1.
Yeah, not exactly helping their cause there, the Central special teams unit there.
Very tough, very tough. You can almost imagine that the ball's going to go to number 34, Timmy Smith. And now
Timeout Central York. That's their first
timeout Central York with 7:15 to go, and Coach Gary Yonchik is out. Not too happy there with his defensive team there.
Yeah, he's pretty animated right now talking to his team.
Yeah.
They had a great opportunity,
and
they had a couple little miscues that let Central Dauphin get back into the game and have a 4th and 1.
Yeah, 4th and 1 from the 2-yard line when we come back from this timeout here at Landis Field. We're just outside Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're at Central Dauphin Middle School, but yet their high school, their stadium is here at their middle school, which is an interesting setup here at Central Dauphin, too.
River Rock Academy has 10 campuses throughout District 3.
Little small mistakes like that, Central York has to clean up as far as missing the field goal. Missing the extra point attempt, and also having that great advantage of having Central Dauphin kick a field goal, and then giving them an opportunity to punch the ball in for 1 yard and get a first
Yeah,
down.
we're going to remind our fans at home, Central Dauphin's averaging 44 points a game. This is a high-powered offense that you see with Central Dauphin. So anytime you can potentially hold this team to a field goal, it's considered a win. But right now, we're back to action here with 7:15 to go in the second quarter. It's 4th down and 1, ball on the 2-yard line.
We want the fans to key on number 34, Timmy Smith, for Central Dauphin.
Play clock down to 10. 5 seconds play clock. Timmy Smith. And boy, his legs keep running there. And I'm not sure there, what Central is signifying.
Central stopped him.
Central stopped him.
Wow.
Knocked loose and recovered by the Panthers.
And a fumble on that play by Timmy Smith,
Was that a fumble, Todd?
That's what.
Very uncharacteristic of Timmy Smith to have a fumble in that type of situation.
And what a sequence of events here tonight,
Wow.
I'm just shocked at the sequence of events here.
First and 10 at their own 1 yard
At the 1 yard line, the Central York offense is going to set up. They only have 99 yards to go here, but this offense is they're capable of going to trips formation now for Central. And Bo, ever elusive, just throws the ball out.
And that's a great job for both on the ball. At the 1 yard line.
And there's a flag down. Are they claiming maybe that was an intentional ground? But he was running outside the pocket,
He was running outside the pocket, and fans, Central Dauphin fans, think that might be a safety for intentional grounding.
in the end zone.
That is a safety, an intentional grounding. Now, it looked as if Taylor Wright Rawls was out there on that side. Left.
Central York 13, Central Dauphin 9.
But with that, it's a 2 points for Central Dauphin.
Very strange. They call. I haven't seen that call. I have never seen that call at the high school level, but that was a very strange call because Taylor Wright Rawls was in that area, but I can tell that Bo Barilla was throwing the ball away, but he was in that area.
He was in the area, and what appeared to be outside the pocket as well. Now, what a sequence of plays. Right now, the score, Central York 13, Central Dauphin 9.
And we want to tell the
with
fans
7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Go ahead, Duke.
We want to tell the fans with that safety, Central Dauphin gets 2 points and also the ball back.
They'll receive the ball. Central will kick the ball off, and it's interesting. I've seen now 2 safeties. Last week at New Oxford, you were not part of it, but my broadcast
I was there in spirit.
Brandy showed you were. We witnessed a safety, and tonight another safety. It's you don't see it that often.
Yeah, especially you don't see a safety where the quarterback doesn't get sacked. I mean, he throws the ball away,
Throws the ball.
And they consider that to be a safety, which is I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know that would be called a safety at that time. So,
and
learn something new every day.
Of course, Bo Probilla, the punter for Central. Not that we've had to see that too often with this team.
Yeah.
They're getting set to punt it off.
Well, Bo's like that Swiss Army knife. He can play multiple positions.
It's just
Very skilled player.
Extremely talented player here for the Central York
They got
Ball
Timmy
Club.
Smith back there, number 34 for Central Dauphin.
Yeah,
He's
keep an
lightning
eye-
fast. He can score from anywhere on the field.
And Malachi Bowman is back as well. It's going to take a bounce. Timmy Smith went to pick it up, and it's just going to fall on the ball just past the 30-yard line there. They're going to start with 6:56 to go. Ball will be set up on the 32-yard line of Central Dauphin. Again, your score, Central York 13, Central Dauphin 9. It's Sports Shooting Stars this Friday night. It's been a busy broadcast month for us. How about it?
We film the game every week of this month, Todd. So it's been very busy for us. One game was back-to-back, Friday and Saturday.
Doubleheader last weekend, and we're back to action here. Quarterback Max Mosey in shotgun formation to his left. Running back Timmy Smith.
It's a jet sweep that they like to run.
To number 2, to Shamar Joppi.
And that's Carter Glassmeyer again, number 10 for Central York for the tackle.
Glassmeyer first on the stop.
We've been calling Carter Glassmeyer's name quite often
We have.
on the defensive end for Central York.
since he's been out, for 2 weeks now for the Central team, and they welcome him back to this defensive unit. Under 6.5 minutes to go here on a chilly Landis Field.
And this is a great defensive game so far for two high-powered offenses. They only have less than 17 points right now.
And a running play they give to Shamar Joppy. Bring up a third down for the Rams.
Out across the 35 to the 37 for a gain of 4.
Shamar Joppy has a twin out there. Number Shaman. Is it Shaman Joppy?
Joppy, number 3. Both seniors for the Central Dauphin team.
Both big-time players as well. Now watch the quick screen pass that Max Mosley likes to pass on this formation right here.
Under 6 minutes to go here. Central Dauphin sorting out their play here. Time clock down to 8. Get the play off. Max
He's looking.
Mosley
There's nothing open.
rolls to his right. Ooh. Was that complete? It was complete by Timmy Smith, and it was hard to see from our vantage point with the sideline there, but a complete pass, an 11-yard pickup for this Rams team.
That was just an athletic play by Timmy Smith, but at the same time, Central York was watching the ball. They had to go after the ball. They was watching the ball. They had to go after the ball.
And they give to running back Timmy Smith looking for running room, and back to that running game,
And number 34, Timmy Smith, has that old style of running type of running style.
A downhill runner, as
downhill
they say.
Runner,
Yep.
puts his shoulder down, his head down, and keeps on chugging.
Shamar Joppy checks back into the game there. Under 5 minutes here.
Jet sweep.
Jet sweep again to give to Shamar Joppy.
Give on a sweep to Shamar Joppy.
And right back to that running game,
He's down to the 44 for a gain of 5.
And we can't ignore the fact that Central York has had opportunities to go up by more than one touchdown. But right now, Central Dolphins look like they're starting to get their feet, starting to get their feel again, and pushing the ball down the field.
After that first series, where they march right down the field, the Rams, they seem to tighten up that defense, and they're in this game. They're up by 4. It's YIAA versus Mid-Penn tonight at Landis Field.
And it's been a great game so far. Jet sweep.
To number 5, Tyrell English. And that'll be a first down pickup.
Ball to the 38
with
for a gain of 6 and a Ram first down.
Again, you kind of know what Central Dolphins is going to do, but can you stop it?
And that's the key.
Last mile along with the Johnny Walker on the stop.
With 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, Central York is up 13-9 over Central Dauphin. The number 2 seed in District 6.
Number 2, Central. Number 3 of York High. Number 4. And, of course, York High will await the winner of this game,
Now, 2 weeks ago, Central Dauphin was the number 1 seed until Harrisburg got into the mix.
To give to Timmy Smith. And a nice running room to the right there.
Stays on his feet.
And bring up a second down. A 6-yard pickup for running back Timmy Smith.
Kyle Fontes on the stop.
Kyle Fontes with the tackle there on Timmy.
Going to bring up second down and 4.
Second down, 4. The clock continues to run here tonight at Central Dauphin, Landis Field.
With 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second quarter.
The home of the semifinal matchup in Division III 6A here between Central York and Central Dauphin. And we thank you for tuning in to Comcast York Channel 18. Play clock down to 5.
Another jet sweep.
Another jet sweep.
Smith again on the carry.
To give to Timmy
Take
Smith.
Inside the 28. That's enough for a Ram first
That's
down.
another first down for Central Dauphin. They're going to move the chains again.
Glassmeyer again on the stop.
With under 3 minutes here.
And that's Timmy Smith's 14th carry of the game so far in the first half. I mean, it's been a heavy load of Timmy Smith so far. He lines up in the backfield, and he also lines up as wide receiver. Keep your eye on number 34 for Central Dauphin.
He's lined up as the slot receiver right now for the Rams.
And it looks like, and keep an eye on number 3 as well for Central Dauphin.
That's Shamelin.
It looks like they're going to
throwing the ball deep downfield into the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. An incomplete pass And this Central Dauphin fan base here is looking for a penalty on that play. No penalty thrown, incomplete.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. They were going for the home run hit there, Dew.
And as you can see, Max Mosey has a big arm, but he threw the ball. The receiver had an opportunity to catch it, but that was against Victor Pena. Victor Pena's been playing some really good football lately, number 19 for Central York.
And we've seen him in past games pick off a play.
He had 2 touchdowns actually last game.
So keep an eye on Victor Pena. That's number 19 on that Central defense.
1 for a pick 6.
Yes. Max Mosey back in shotgun formation. Rolls to his right, looking to throw the ball deep. Down, tipped by number 11, Taylor Wright Rawls.
Pass intended for Ficca, broken up by Taylor Wright.
And that pass was intended for number 23, Daniel Ficca.
Yeah, that was a nice design from Central Dauphin. If Taylor Wright Rawls didn't tip that ball, that'd have been an easy touchdown.
Exactly, dude. No
Taylor
doubt.
Wright Rawls right now is showing his athletic ability. He's also a basketball player, and he can get up pretty much. He can get pretty high.
As they say, he has some hop, right?
Absolutely, has that bounce.
2:14 to go here in the second quarter.
And Central York has shown a lot of fight tonight.
They have. They have come and promised a go. Back to Timmy Smith there, running the ball.
Timmy Smith on the carry.
But yeah, they have shown up here, and they are a formidable opponent for this Central Dauphin team.
And for Central Dauphin, it seems like when everything else fails, they just get the ball to Timmy Smith and you get a first down.
And there have not been many negative yards for running back Timmy Smith, but it's a timeout now by Central York. Each team has 1 timeout remaining with 2:02 to go here from Landis Field. It's Central York 13, Central Dauphin 9, but they're threatening to.
And so far, Timmy Smith has over 100 yards in the first half on 15 carries.
On an impressive first half for running back Timmy Smith.
Our statistician, Noriega Goff, is the one giving us these stats and letting us know what kind of numbers he's bringing in.
Springford leads Cumberland Valley 14-7. Redland now leads Twin Valley 7-6. Mechanicsburg over East Penn 20-7. Manheim Township leads Cocalico 21-7. And Carlisle still leads East High 7-0.
And with 2:02 to go here in the second quarter, it looks like it's a 4th down and 4 to go here for this Central Dauphin team. And it appears to be as if the offense still is staying on the field. They're going to go for it.
Well, they may try to do that hard snap again and see if Central York can jump off sides. Central York had a great opportunity having Central Dauphin on a 4th and 11. They were ready for a field goal, but they had 2 offsides, back-to-back penalties, and put Central Dauphin back into the game. A stop here could be monumental for Central York.
Yes, with 2:02 to go here. Let's see what in the playbook here for the Rams.
Now look for a quick bubble screen or the ball to go to number 34, Timmy Smith,
who has over 100 yards. Trying to do a hard count there. Max Mosey drops back. And incomplete.
And that was just an overthrown pass.
Overthrow and no penalty on that play. And
Central Dauphin fans wanted a pass interference, but that was just an overthrown ball.
First and 10.
Interesting play call on that, and the Central Dauphin fan base not happy with that.
And you got to give credit to Central York as well. That's twice now that Central Dauphin had a 4th down and Central York played tough and got a turnover on downs.
They have, and as Central York, they have come to play. They've shown up, and you can see why right now. A quick pitch out to number 13, Kyle Fontes, a Bucknell commit going to Bucknell University.
And Kyle Fontes,
Division I.
Kyle Fontes, 6'3". You want to? He's a tight end. You want to see him go down the field. I don't know if a bubble screen is really good for Kyle Fontes at that point. That's more like for Judah Toom, number 4, or even Taylor Wright Rawls. And that's Isaiah
Sturgis with his first carry, I believe, of tonight's game. It'll bring up a 3rd down for Central York.
Isaiah Sturgis is their power back. He can get the ball right down the middle and get some tough yardage for Central York. With 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, you wonder how Central York is going to play this out. Are they just going to be content with going into the
Well, you see right now there's 20 seconds on the play clock. The clock is just over a minute to go here. No hurry, it seems.
No hurry at all. No hurry at all.
In a quick fashion here. It's 3rd down and 6 ball on Central's 26-yard line. We're under a minute to go. Play clock down to 5, 4. Now you get the play off and a running play. And a big-time running play and first down by number 8, Isaiah
And that's a first
Sturgis.
down.
Gary's going to pick up a first down at the 35.
Central York has one timeout remaining here, and they
have 42 seconds to go in the second quarter.
22, Dante Selby on the stop.
And they're already lined up, ready for a quick play.
First and 10, Panthers.
Aaron Manigault in the lone setback beside
That's
Bo
the
Perbola. And the swing out pattern out to the 35-40. Past the 45 and plenty of running room inside the 50-yard line. And we're under 30 seconds to go here.
And as we said before, that's the type of play you want to get the ball. You want to get the ball to Judah Toom or Manny Manigault for those type of big-time plays.
First and 10, Central York.
Ball, it looks like at the 48-yard line. The clock continues to run. Bo Perbola back in shotgun formation. Rolls to his left, looking to throw the ball deep downfield. And complete. And out of bounds goes Isaiah Sturgis.
Pass complete to
And right
Taylor
now,
Rawls.
Central York is in a hurry-up offense
go to
and
the
getting
40,
big yardage down the
8
field.
That was Taylor Wright Rawls. Sometimes from our vantage point, it's hard to see what numbers, especially on the left side of the field, but that was Taylor Wright Rawls with the reception.
If I'm not mistaken, Todd, I think this is only the third time that Central York had the ball in the first half.
Yeah, and second down and second on the 40-yard line of Central Dauphin. Bo looking to throw the ball downfield and complete. To Judah Toom down the right
And that's a
sideline.
touchdown.
That's a touchdown inside the 5. Touchdown, Judah Toom with 9 seconds to go.
Wow.
And no flags are down.
Touchdown.
Not a flag in
No
sight.
flags are down. And, dude, that silences this Central Dauphin crowd here.
I mean, we already know that Central York can put up points in a hurry. But
Wow.
Again, I think Central York's defense is sometimes slept on because right now they're showing really, really good. They're doing really, really good on the defensive side.
An impressive showing so far here, due. Judah Toom, 2 touchdown
Timeout, Central York.
catches
That's their
tonight.
Final timeout of the half.
Now you
And
wonder
your
if Central
score.
York's going to go for a 2-point conversion or are they going to kick it?
Well, it looks as if Cole Luckenball has come out there with his holder, Keenan Stroman. Right now, fans that are tuned in at home, it's Central York 19, Central Dauphin 9, and
This is
a phenomenal. If you're a fan of Central York, it's a phenomenal game.
I think Central York only had the ball about 3-4 possessions in the first half, and he scored on almost every possession besides that safety that they had at the 1-yard
The
line.
1-yard line, and just the vibe. And we're on the Central Dauphin side here. It is rather mum here on the side of Central Dauphin.
You got to give a lot of credit to Judah Toom. He can get the ball, as we said again. He can score from any point on the field, and he has legs, and he's very, very fast. Judah runs a 4.6 as well with Bo Perbola.
Perbola. And Cole Luckenball on for the point after attempt with 9.1 seconds to go. Snap is high, snap is down, the kick is up.
And it's good.
And good. And your score, Central York 20, Central Dauphin 9.
20. Central Dauphin 9.
Now, there's 9 seconds to go, due. Central Dauphin does have 1 timeout remaining here before halftime.
You got to almost think you want to do almost, a swift kick so they don't get an opportunity to run the ball back?
Yeah, potentially. And we know Cole Luckenball has we've seen him have some kickoffs in some of our prior telecasts. And he has a leg. Keep an eye on him. He's a senior, 5'11" senior.
We want to take a half a second real quick to show some of our sponsors, a visual graphic of our sponsors right now that helped us bring this game to you live. As you can see, it's many of them. S3 Performance Training. Integrity First Home Buyers.
Flanked by Malachi
Maya's Movers.
Back deep to receive for the Rams.
What Angelo's Pizzas, and remember from Manchester?
Yep,
Yeah,
Angelo's
another
Pizzas.
sponsor. You mentioned it, 12 sponsors of Toyota of York. A lot of energy on that Central York sideline, do. Go ahead.
Parma's Pizza from off of Haynes Acres Road and also out in Dallastown.
Dallastown, Parma's Pizza.
Mitchell Family Chiropractor.
And
There's a squib kick.
It is a squib kick inside the 15. And that was number 2 Shamar Joppe with 3.9 seconds to go.
30 to the 33 for a return of 18.
Ball be set up at the 33-yard line of Central Dauphin. Again, they have one timeout remaining with 3.9 seconds to go before halftime here at Landis Field.
And that was another tackle from Carter Glassmeyer. I've counted 5 tackles so far for Carter Glassmeyer. He's been all over the defensive side for Central York, number 10.
A pretty impressive outing here by the Central York defense. They've just given up 9 points tonight. And they're going to need the ball and happy to go into halftime here, and that is the final play. With your score, Central York 20, Central Dauphin 9, and an impressive outing so far, first half for Central York. They clearly won the first half. Can that carry over to the second half? Well, you have to stay tuned this Friday as you're home gating, watching Sports Shooting Stars. Mention some of the other sponsors.
Also want to mention the Mitchell sisters. That's Keller Williams Realty, Martha Mitchell, and also her sister is also sponsoring tonight. That's Ruth Fletcher for Mitchell Family Chiropractor. So we appreciate the Mitchell sisters helping us out tonight. Martha Mitchell, her son Jacob Mitchell also plays for Central York on the JV squad.
So some local fans with a rooted interest in Sports Shooting Stars in this game. Of course, Central York.
Also want to give a shout out to Hill Street Auto Sales, David Williams. Prestige Motor Cars of York, of course. They helped us out throughout the year.
They were a consistent sponsor of Sports Shooting Stars.
And, of course, Toyota of York. You can see their logo right there on the screen. And Integrity First Home Buyers. And as we said earlier, Myers Movers, owner Anthony Hudson. You can contact Myers Movers at staff@myersmover.com or call them at 717-825-4738. They are also located on Instagram and Facebook. Looking to move anything, local or long distance, junk removal, call Myers Movers. They're reliable and affordable.
Did you mention S3 Performance Training with John Turpak and Ron Johnson?
Yeah, John Turpak is actually here tonight, sitting over there, I believe, with some family members. But he's here tonight.
And his son, Jake Turpak, plays, wearing his dad's jersey number from a few years ago, I should say, number 23, Jake Turpak for Central York. And a lot of fans from Central that made the trek up Interstate 83 to Harrisburg here, Central Dauphin, are happy with the results so far. Your score again, Central York 20, Central Dauphin 9. And touchdowns, of course, Parker Hines with a touchdown reception. And you mentioned it earlier, dude. Judah Toom, 2 touchdown receptions. Big-time catches, by the way, for Judah Toom tonight. And that score?
Yeah, Judah's been all over the place this first half, man. He's a great athlete. He can get the ball. As we said again, he can score from anywhere on the field. He's on the kickoff return. He's a wide receiver. Judah can do a little bit of everything. And you got to give a lot of credit to Bo Prabula. He's playing a very sound, mature game right now for his club, and he's got him up right now 20-9.
And the important no turnovers for Central York right now. And with that, the lead, a comfortable lead, but we still have a second half to go. And, of course, the winner of this game plays York High, the Bearcats, who advanced essentially with a win by forfeit. Harrisburg was the number 1 rated team. They had a player pop positive for COVID. Hence, they were eliminated from the tournament. It was only 4 teams, fans that are watching at home. It was Harrisburg, Central Dauphin, Central York at 3, and York High at 4. As I mentioned, the winner of this game will play York High. Now, as it stands right now, if Central York wins, they will play host to York High next week.
That'll be a home game for Central York.
If Central Dauphin wins, they'll play host to the York High Bearcats next week. And depending upon how things unfold, we may be back to bring the game to you again.
You never know. You never
know how things unfold and with sponsorships. But
well, this program that we started, Sports Shooting Stars, it's for the fans, it's for the student athletes and the schools. So, we hope, we do a great job. And, teams like Central York, York High, they do a great job in the districts, and they're putting on a good show for York County right now.
They are. It's I'm sure it's a happy bunch right now in that Central York locker room, but they know, as I talked earlier this week to linebackers coach Adam Ogle, he said to me earlier this week, this was one of the best practices he had. His players were focused. They knew the mission and knew the goal at hand, and that was to pick up a win tonight. And right now it's proving to be very accurate with their performance so far in the first half.
Yeah, fans, if you're home watching the game, go ahead and call up Angelo's, get yourself a pizza, some wings, some subs, or even call up Parma's Pizza. They have two locations. One's at 1041 Haynes Road in York at 717-755-2900, and also at 476 East Main Street, Dallastown. That's your area, right,
that's
Todd?
not my area. Yeah, dine in, pick up, or delivery. Check them out, and maybe even some coffee. I know, at least for us standing outside here in this weather tonight, it would.
We're not in the
nice.
press. That's one thing I think that people don't realize. We don't be in the press box. They have us out there in the elements.
Outside, yeah, the press box. So we're out here amongst the fans of Central Dauphin, and we have just over 10 minutes to go here remaining in halftime.
Also want to give some recognition to York Adult Flag Football League with John Urey. They have over 750 adults on over 40 teams in York and Hanover. This year they're having an emphasis on the youth, so they want to get more youth involved with their flag football team. You can check them out on Facebook, and also you can email them at yaffleagues@gmail.com.
Yeah, and you wonder too, with flag football, the interest with the youth, and maybe if some parents are concerned with their sons maybe getting injured, if that's not a safer route for their sons to play, at least starting at a younger age and advancing to tackle football.
We're going to go ahead and go to another commercial. We're going to run our ads and show the sponsors, and then we're going to roll into a commercial for Integrity First Home Buyers, and then we're going to go ahead and take a break for a few minutes, and then we'll come back with the keys to the second half of what Central York needs to do to finish this game, and what Central Dauphin needs to do to get back into the game.
Sounds good, dude.
Hi, I'm Eric Brewer, and I want to buy your house. I'll make you an as-is, all-cash offer on your house within 24 hours, whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition. When you sell your house to ericbuyscentralpa.com, you're dealing with me, a local guy who's been buying houses in this area for over 15 years. Just go to ericbuyscentralpa.com for a free, no-obligation, instant cash offer 24 hours a day. That's ericbuyscentralpa.com.
Sure.
Oh, don't fall. True fall. Thought, you know, you
Fans, we're back here. It's Todd Edwards as the players have re-entered the field. Central York's just in front of me. They're warming up. Central Dauphin Rams are here as well with their marching band. And we are just under 2.5 minutes to go before we get things kicked off again here, Dew. Welcome back here.
Yeah, and our statistician, Noriega Goff, he's giving us some stats that was going for the first half. And right now we have Bo Perbula with 154 yards on 9 completions and 67 yards. That's Bo Perbula with 154 yards right now on 9
and 3
completions.
touchdown passes.
3 touchdown passes, 17 yards rushing.
And maybe a few tackles for Bo Perbula, huh? We saw him in on the defensive side. But go ahead, do with some more stats here at halftime.
And also, you got to give a lot of credit to Judah Toom. Judah has 2 catches for 84 yards and 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
That's big-time plays.
Yeah, big-time plays, and you get him in open space. Do you wonder here as we head into the second half of this game with Central Dauphin, they seem to be more of a ground-and-pound style offense. How does this play into the effect by being down right now by 11 to the Central York team?
You see Timmy Smith right now. He has about 15, 16 carries for 103 yards and a touchdown. So they're probably going to go right back to Timmy Smith, and he's going to have to be pretty much their anchor to get them into the game.
Workhorse. You know, and really, but you get back to that running game because you see with Central Dauphin, it's time-consuming drives. They eat up a lot of the clock, and if you don't punch it in and being down by 11, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out here in the second half with Central Dauphin. And guess who will receive the ball here to start the second half?
And you got to give a lot of credit to Cole Luckenball. He has a tip ball interception. He also has a fumble recovery, so he's been all over the field. And also Carter Glassmeyer. Carter Glassmeyer has about six or seven tackles on the defensive side.
And he's back after a 2-week hiatus, and
and also Parker Hines has
a touchdown reception as well.
So Central's doing a great job of distributing the ball to a lot of different guys and getting a lot of people involved. And right now, in my opinion, Todd, I think Bo Perbula is playing almost a perfect game, in my opinion, as far as the game he's playing right now.
Yeah, he is on his mark, and you can see why he's committed to Penn State as a junior.
I got to give a lot of credit to Coach
athlete.
Janchitz as well for Central York. He changed up the lineup a little bit. He went with a heavy set for this game because he knew that Central Dauphin likes to run the ball up the middle and do a lot of jet sweeps. So a lot of credit to Coach Janchitz for his game strategy and his game plan coming into the game tonight.
First-year coach.
He has his guys ready to play for sure.
A first-year coach for Central came via the way from Lebanon, and he has
if I'm not mistaken, I think he has some ties to Central Dauphin. Or is it Carlisle? I'm sorry, I think my son was telling me he had some type of ties to.
Well, I know he's had some ties with the Mannings, and you know the Mannings from the NFL.
For sure.
And Central York's going to get set to receive the opening kickoff here in the second half.
And before we go into that, we're going to go ahead and show our stats. We're going to go ahead and show a quick visual of our sponsors tonight that helped us get this game live on TV. So many to name, Ty, but we can't thank them enough for putting their efforts, money, and their commitment towards our program.
Judah Toom and Raquel DeWitt are back to receive the ball here from Central Dauphin.
Central York right now is in a great position with getting the ball in the second half and being up 20-9. Right now, all they got to do is work the ball, take the time off the clock.
And the kick is off
to Judah Toom.
And Judah Toom inside the 10, out to the 10, 15, 20, looking for running room. And Judah down the right sideline, past 30, 40,
he's going.
Down the right sideline.
He's going.
He's going, dude, with his speed.
He's
going. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Judah Toom with the kickoff return. A 95-yard touchdown.
Wow.
Kickoff return. I can't believe it, dude.
Man, this is a game for the ages for Judah Toom.
3 touchdowns now for Judah Toom. And 16 seconds have come off the clock, dude.
Wow. That's talk about a punch in the mouth to start the second half.
We talked about a prize fight and punches in the mouth, and that is certainly a big-time punch there right now Central York with a commanding lead. Point after attempt here. A cool looking ball is on for the PAT here. Keenan Stroman will hold the ball.
I mean, Judah has been really the difference for Central York right now. I mean, 3 touches, 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. Excuse me, dude. And
excuse me.
Penalty.
3 touches for Judah Tome. 3 touchdowns. Wow.
False start against the kicking team.
False start there on Central. A little moving back 5 yards.
Back it up 5 yards.
And what a way to kick off the second half of this game here. District 3 6A semifinal matchup between the Central Dauphin Rams and Central York Panthers, live from Landis Field. It's Dew Jones, it's Todd Edwards, coming to you from a chilly Landis Field here, just outside Harrisburg.
It was chilly, but I bet you those Central York Panthers are warmed up right now. I know York County's going crazy watching this game.
Snap is down, the kick is up and is good.
His kick is good.
And the score, Central York 27, Central Dauphin 9.
In this game, we will have a Toyota of York Offensive Player of the Game and also first home integrity buyer. Sorry, first home.
Integrity first
Integrity
home buyer.
first home
Yes,
buyers.
yes.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at all the sponsors.
Dude's so excited right now about what just has happened here to kick off this second half. It's just been incredible if you're a Central York fan.
We'll have an offensive player of the game, and we'll also have a defensive player of the game. And right now, Judah Tome is doing his thing for the Central York Panthers.
Certainly.
I mean, they're on his back right now, and he's got them fired up.
Certainly.
But Central York has to keep their foot on the pedal. They can't let up on a team like Central Dauphin.
It's 4-quarter game due, and they have to continue this.
We want to appreciate all the fans that's tuning in tonight from York County and beyond. We really appreciate you guys following us this year.
And the stream will be up approximately at 9:30 tonight.
You guys can watch this game
live
we'll have
online
tonight at around 9:30. We'll put the stream up.
And right now, Cole looking ball getting set to kick the ball off to Malachi Bowman. Picks the ball up past the 20-yard line, looking for running room up the middle, and brought down just short of the 35-yard line.
And that's another tackle from number 10, Carter Glassmeyer.
Carter Glassmeyer, special teams tackle. And with
Down there by number 10, Carter Glassmeyer. Give the 35, first and 10 Rams.
And right
Max
now, Central
Mosey.
Dauphin needs to score some points in a hurry. What do you say, Todd?
They do, and it'll be interesting because with this ground and pound style offense that they have, being down with this, you almost have to have some quick strikes.
Yeah,
but this offense, from what we've seen so far, is more of downhill running, led by their running back right there in motion, Timmy Smith.
Yep, and there's a big pass right now.
And speaking of a big-time pass play, and a flag down that pass.
For Malachi Bowman, incomplete. Flag on the play.
Now, they called a flag on the play, and I'm watching from here, Todd. It didn't look like I saw any contact, but, the referee may have saw something else.
Pass was intended to number 11, Malachi Bowman, and a flag is down.
And that
against the defense.
That flag is against number 11, Taylor Wright Rawls for Central York.
15-yard penalty.
And a 15-yard penalty there.
And first and 10 Rams at midfield.
I know the fans at home don't like penalties. They're part of the game, and it sets up Central Dauphin right now, midfield, with 11:33 to go here in the third quarter from Landis Field.
And that's exactly what Central Dauphin need to do, throw the ball down the field and get some big-time yardage, and that's exactly what they did from Max Mosley, number 16, quarterback.
Left-handed quarterback for Central Dauphin. And a quick hitter. And that ball looked like that came down. Now the side judge is saying he was down. A 15-yard pickup.
It'll be a Ram first down.
That'll be a
And so far, Central York's
down.
defense, like I said, didn't get a lot of credit this year. I felt they didn't get enough credit, but right now their defense is as good as it's advertised. They shut out everybody so far.
And a quarterback keeper by Max Mosey tripped up.
Posey on the keeper.
And that's a nice tackle from number 13, Kyle Fontes.
Yep, the Bucknell University commit.
And as we said earlier, Central York's defense is pretty stout. They kept
Yep.
everybody out the end zone pretty much this year, and they're doing that same thing right now against Central Dauphin, keeping them out the end zone.
Yep, we're under 11 minutes to go. Timmy Smith, the carry. And Central snuffed that play out, too.
Timmy Smith on the carry. He's going to pick up a yard to the 30. Luckenball and Carter Glassmeyer on the stop.
Carter Glassmeyer again, along with Cole Luckenball in on the tackle. 3rd down and 5 now. The ball on the 30-yard line of Central.
And we're calling the usual suspects, as in Carter Glassmeyer and also Cole Luckenball.
On that defense. We haven't heard Jack Smith's name mentioned too much. He was a player of the game for us a few weeks ago.
But Jack
Another
Smith's doing a great
stout
job of stuffing up that middle so they can't get those big-time yardage.
A National Honor Society student, and a Sacred University has an offer from Sacred University in Connecticut.
It's a high snap.
High snap. Looking for running room. Number 2, Shamar Joppy. And moving that pile,
Joppy on the carry.
And that woke up the Central Dauphin fans.
That did bring them up out of their seats here. A Rams first down here, under 10 minutes to go.
And it's interesting to see that Bo Perbula, number 1, the quarterback for Central York, is still on that defensive side playing safety. We didn't see that at all in the regular season.
And it's interesting they're putting him back there. Not sure Coach James Franklin from Penn State may be too happy with that, but you're seeing the athleticism on display here by Bo Perbula, who's also the punter for Central York.
But as we said before, Bo's one of those Swiss Army knife type of players. You can put him in any position. He's going to give you some good results.
Max Mosey back in shotgun formation.
And right now, Central Dauphin is doing a great job of moving the ball down the field.
Moving the ball offensively.
And here's their jet
Timmy
sweep
Smith,
that they love to run.
And they give to Timmy Smith, looking for running room. Breaks outside.
Timmy Smith on the carry.
And this is where Central York has done a great job so far against Central Dauphin. When Central Dauphin gets in that 20-yard red zone area, Central York has did a great job of stopping up, playing
bend but not break style defense that this Central York team has had. And right now, it's a Rams first down. Ball.
With 9 minutes to go in the third quarter, Central York is up 27-9 over Central Dauphin.
Ball on the 13-yard line of Central. But Central Dauphin is threatening here. It's Sports Shooting Stars live from Landis Field.
Looks like there's a flag on the play.
Timeout. Timeout. First timeout by Central Dauphin Rams. Both teams will think things over here with 9:10 to go here in the third quarter. Again, your score, Central York 27. Central Dauphin to avoid the delay of game. And we've noticed to take a little longer for Central Dauphin. Have you noticed that there seems to be a lot of communication from the quarterback over to the sideline?
And make no mistake, there's still a lot of football left in this game. So, you know, until the final whistle
in the fourth quarter here. But right now, Central York with a commanding lead here in District 3 6A action. Of course, it's essentially the semifinal match next week. Of course, one of these teams will play the York High Bearcats. If it's Central Dauphin, York High will travel here to Central Dauphin. If it's Central York will play or host a playoff game, the finals in district. But still plenty of time with 9:10 to go here in the third quarter. Max Mosey back in shotgun formation. He give to Timmy Smith. Spins out. And
Timmy Smith is just a workhorse, man. Watching him run the ball, that's around, he's closing in on 20 carries already. He has over 100 yards.
Yes.
But Central York is doing a great job of keeping Timmy Smith out of that end zone. He has one touchdown, but that's the only touchdown that Central Dauphin has in this game.
Second down and 3, ball on the 6-yard line right now, under 9 minutes to go. The lone setback, number 2, Shamar Joppy. And And the ball may have
loose.
came out there, and Central signifying they may have retrieved the ball.
Central
Let's
has
see.
the ball.
Now, was he down or not? I believe that's Bo Perbula holding the ball up there, too.
Bo Perbula does have the ball in his hands.
And there may be an injured Central Dauphin Ram on the field right now. The training staff's coming out to attend to him.
And Central York may retain that possession.
8:26 to go here in the third quarter.
By the Panthers.
The ball is recovered by the Panthers.
Big time.
And there is an injured Ram on the field right now. I can't quite make out who that is,
We're wishing him to get up and be safe. We don't want any injuries out here.
No, it's amazing. I think I mentioned it in one of our broadcasts last week, just the amount of so few injuries we see, but with the speed of the game and the impact, I'm just surprised as a broadcaster we don't see more injuries too.
Well, these kids, they condition so well now, and, they work on all their muscles and training and stretching and things like that, so they're more durable than what we were when we were growing up. And he is on his feet.
He's on his feet, and it's always a good sign to see there. It looks like that was number 2, Shamar Joppy, walking off under the watchful eye of the training staff and coaches. They'll bring out the Central Dolphins defense here. Ball looks like it'll be set up on the 6-yard line.
And as we said earlier,
or 5-yard line. Only 95 yards as Central York Panther offense needs to go here.
And as we said earlier, Central has done a great job this game of stopping Central Dauphin once they get inside that red zone. They have not punched the ball in since the first drive of the game.
Here we are back to action and a running play.
Give to number 8, Isaiah Sturgis.
Isaiah Sturgis with the count. Carry.
Going to take the ball out to the 10 for a gain of 5.
A 5-yard pickup there, dude. Ball on the 10-yard line of Central's.
And Central Dauphin needs to keep an eye on number 4, Judah Toom. You see him out there on the wing.
Yes.
He's a guy that has caused a lot of damage for Central Dauphin. He has 3 touchdowns on 3 touches so far in this game.
And a good matchup there with Malachi Bowman out there. And
wide open.
Plenty of running room up the middle and a first down and more. And a flag down on that play, dude. Carry by Isaiah Sturgis.
Looks like that's a holding call, which negates that run and brings them back 5 yards.
Holding against the offense.
Holding against Central York.
With 7 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Half the distance penalty will take the ball back to the 6-yard line.
Ball be on the 6-yard line after the penalty.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 9.
A 2nd down and 9 for Central. See what they can dial up here offensively, as the clock resumes ticking here. Just over 7.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Offense spread out for Central York. Both back in shotgun formation. Swing pattern. Pierre Manigault.
And that was a nice tackle from Randy.
Number 7, Randy Rudy.
Randy Rudy with the tackle there
for Central Dauphin.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 9.
A 3rd down and 9.
And every time so far when Central York had to make a play, they made a play. So with this 3rd down and 9, it's going to be real interesting to see where they go with the ball. Because they have offensive weapons on both, all over the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, big 3rd down play here for the Central York offense, who's backed up in their own 6-yard line. Bo, he's going to roll out, and but what Bo can do here down the right sideline, and he can beat you with his legs, not just his arm.
And you almost wonder, was that a design play? Because Bo went back like he was going to pass the ball, and then took that immediate action and ran with it. So that was a great play to pick up that 10 yards.
And it's frustrating for a defense where you hold everything up, and then there's Bo wide open for a run, and we know he can run with his 4.6 speed. The junior for
and Bo's one of those
Central.
guys. He's very hard to bring down. He doesn't go down off the first hit. He's a strong runner.
Yeah.
He keeps his legs chugging. And, the team is really feeding off of Bo Perbula tonight, and he's playing that leadership role that they desperately need to win the districts and go further on in the districts.
Further. And hopefully for Central, a state run potentially. But right now, back to action here from Landis Field. And there's Judah Toom with a nice catch, trying to make something happen.
Judah Toom got jammed up a little bit with that pass, but that's okay. Central York wants to keep running that clock, and that's what they're doing.
Well, and you wonder we're just at about the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter due.
Bring up second down and 10.
Potentially time-consuming drive for Central York. Ball on the 18-yard line of Central. And a quarterback keeper by Bo Perbola out past the 30-yard line, due.
And that gets them a first down.
And a first down.
Want to remind the fans to check out the sponsors that you see on our screen. Their info, their contact information is right there. Really appreciate all the sponsors that helped us out today, Todd, and help us get this game on TV. Now you might have to reach out to them again next week if Central York advances into that York to face York in the district championship.
Well, there's still plenty.
That'll be a York County Bowl.
It would be a York County Bowl, no doubt about it.
And that's the game a lot of people want to see.
But right now we're back to action. Bo looking to throw the ball downfield. And a flag called. Their intended receiver, Taylor Wright Rawls.
Intended for Wright Rawls is incomplete.
Juice Selby looked like he was in coverage there, and it may have been a pass interference call. We're going to see here with 5:06 to go, dude.
And Taylor Wright Rawls is one of Bo Perula's deep threats, and he only has one catch so far in this game. So right there, he didn't get an opportunity to catch the ball because of that pass interference.
Yes. And much to the chagrin here of this Central Dauphin fan base.
It's getting a little rowdy in here, Todd.
It is, yeah.
It's getting a little rowdy
we're
on
in
the side.
hostile territory here, dude. We may need an escort out of here. I mean,
yeah, we are in Central Dolphins area. We're on the home side.
First and 10, Central York at their own 45-yard line.
Ball be set up at the 45-yard line. First down, new set of downs here for Central York. And at this point, I think if you're Central York, you're
really impressed with Central York on the offensive side and also on the defensive side. They have shut out a lot of teams this year and keeping Central Dauphin only 7 points so far.
A mid-Penn team like this, the reigning district champs, and a flag down on this play. It was a running play. False start against Central. That's going to move them back 5 yards.
And I also think the key for Central York is to keep running the ball, as my constituent over here, Noriega Golf said, keep running the ball, keep burning the clock.
And I follow that up as well. I think they're happy with a time-consuming drive to knock some time off the clock. It's 5:04 here in the third quarter. Central York in no hurry here, really. And they're Bo looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Pass intended to number 4, Judah Toom.
Pass intended for Toom, incomplete.
Who has 3 touchdowns in tonight's game. Just amazing for Judah Toom.
Judah Toom has a kickoff return, the kickoff in the second half to start the second half. I mean, he's lightning quick. I mean, Central York has a couple guys that run a 4.5, 4.4, 4.6. So Judah's one of those guys.
A lot of speed. Brings up a second down and 15. The ball has to go to the Central Dauphin 45 for a first down. Bo back in shotgun formation. And it's quarterback draw.
That's a design play.
And a design play inside the 45, down the left sideline. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Making a touchdown for Bo Perbola, the Penn State commit.
The keeper is going to go into the end zone for the 60-yard touchdown.
And 60-yard touchdown run by Bo Perbola, by the way, a Penn State commit.
And we said it earlier, Bo's playing a darn near perfect game for his ball club. I mean, Bo's playing big-time ball, and this is the time you want to be hitting your stride, and Bo's definitely doing that.
Great players seem to rise in these occasions in the playoffs, and we're seeing that right now by the junior quarterback, number 1, Bo Perbola, who is a Penn State commit. And like I said earlier, if he's not beating you with his arm, he's beating you with his legs. Right there on that play, a 60-yard touchdown run, due.
And unfortunately, there's a player down right now for Central Dauphin. Midfield. So we want to help, pray that he's okay and he gets back on his feet.
Training staff.
And a lot of people had questions about if a York County team can come up to the Mid-Penn area and, compete and play well. And right now, Central York has proven that they can play with the big boys. And they are the big boys, actually.
No doubt about it. And right now, Dante Selby walking off under the watchful eye of the training staff here. And 4:46 to go here in the third quarter.
Number 2.
And you can say right now, it's really been all Central right now. The point after attempt would make it 34-9.
And both
right
teams,
now
both
over
teams
Central
came in
Dauphin.
undefeated. But right now, Central is in total control of this game.
The kick is up and good by Cole Luckenball.
That makes the score.
And Central York 34, Central Dauphin 9. With 4:46 to go here in the third quarter.
And as we said before, Todd, games like this can only help teams around the York County area, Adams County area that play football, because a lot of people don't think that our county teams can play at the mid-pen level, but with the right coaching, the right players, and the right atmosphere and the right mindset, anybody can play and anybody can win. As you can see tonight with Central York, who's rolling on both. On all cylinders tonight, to be honest with you. On the
defense and special teams.
On the special teams, offense, defense. I got to give a shout out to as well. Karan Brown has 3 tackles on the special teams. So number 5.
It's number
right
5
there.
out there. If you have your program at home, that's number 5. Karan Brown, a senior,
doing great on the special teams. So like I said, everybody's doing their thing, but you got to give a lot of credit to Carter Glassmeyer, number 10 for Central York. He has around 9 tackles tonight. Unofficially 9 tackles tonight, and he's also in the special teams unit as well. And, he's been all over the place. They've been playing really, 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 really good football. I really like what Coach Yontes did, was putting Bo at the safety position, because Bo had a fumble recovery.
First time we've seen that all season, and just a total athletic display by Bo for Bullock.
The game plan has been marvelous so far for Central York.
And a squib kick handled by Timmy Smith, the 15-yard line out to 25 and down hard just before he reaches a 30-yard line.
And that's a big tackle for number 7.
Seth Griffiths.
For return of 13, where he's met by number 7, Seth Griffiths. That's where the Rams take over, 1st and 10.
Central Dauphin now looking. The ball will be set up at their 29-yard line here with 4:42 to go in the third quarter.
By this time, Central York knows what Central Dauphin wants to do. They want to do a lot of jet sweeps. And right now, Max Mosley has been throwing the ball down the field a little bit more. It's a screen.
And a screen caught by Malachi Bowman trying to. And you see Bo Perbola trying to strip the ball there out of Malachi.
Across the 40.
And I know we're mentioning the same guys for Central right now, but when you play these big type of games like this, there are certain guys that just rise to the moment. Right now, you see guys like Bo Perbula, you see Carter Glassmeyer. Bo's playing both sides of the ball. He's throwing the ball, scrambling, and he's also playing defense.
It's a free safety.
And at that safety position, you have to be all over the field.
Max Mosey. And there's Timmy Smith with the catch. A flag down the right sideline inside the 40.
Well, there's
down
a block
to the
in the
35.
back. I seen the block in the back from here, Todd. That's going to be on against Central Dauphin.
Pass complete to Smith.
And that play may be coming back, viewers, pending the flag here. See Josh Gaffney also for Central in that defensive line position, number 73, a University of Albany commit as a left tackle. And it is a hold.
Oh, that's a hold. I thought I saw a block in the back, but it's going to bring back that play. With 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, Central right now is in cruise control, up 34-9 over Central Dauphin.
The ball will be set up at the 37-yard line.
1st and 14.
First down and 14 here for the Central Dauphin Rams that need to get back into this game and back in it quick here, with 4:12 to go. Timmy Smith, the lone setback with Max Mosey. Rolls to his left.
Nothing open. And those white jerseys that Central York has on, it's starting to get real dirty right now. You can see the dirt marks on it and the grass stains.
For the Panthers, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 12.
Coach Johnson had a game plan of going heavy this game, putting his bigger guys in the front and going with a heavy set.
Big offensive line of Central Dauphin.
And it has been beneficial.
It's been effective
to the game plan.
Time clock down to 10. And you almost have to think they don't seem to have much of a hurry here on the offensive side of the ball for Central Dauphin. But going down, deep downfield, and in and out of the hands of Taylor Wright Ross, and Malachi Bowman was there to pick it off. And Wow, what a sequence of events in that play.
That looked like a clear
big-time
interception.
touchdown
That looked like a clear interception for Taylor Wright Rose, but he tipped it up.
Tipped it up, and Malachi Bowman.
Malachi Bowman kept his eyes on the prize.
Great concentration by Malachi.
And got himself a touchdown.
Touchdown reception. And there is an injured Central York Panther down near the goal line.
And that's Judah Tome that's down right now. He's the one that came up with that tackle. He's also been our Toyota of York Offensive Player of the Game so far.
No doubt about it, the way he's been playing. But right now, that pulls Central Dauphin back into this game with 3:19 to go here in the third quarter.
And all it takes is plays like that to get a team right back into the game. So right
some
now,
energy and a spark, and
right now with 3 minutes,
what Central Dauphin needed to do.
And with 3 minutes to go in the in the third quarter, has given Central Dauphin a lot of energy, like you said, to stay in the game. During this injury report, we're going to go ahead and go to we're going to go into a graphic of our sponsors tonight while we wait for Judah to get back on his feet. Which he is back on his feet.
Yes, which is important to see, and we're glad to see that.
And as the fans can see, some of our sponsors that's helping us out tonight. We have Integrity First Home Buyers, S3 Performance Training, YAFFL, York Adult Flag Football League, Basil Insurance, Parma's Pizza and Grill, Keller Williams Realty with Martha Mitchell, Ruth Fletcher with Mitchell Family Chiropractor, Maya's Movers.
They're going for two here. And stop short of the 2-point conversion there, Dew. And your score, Central York 34, Central Dauphin 15 with 3:19 to go here in the third quarter, Dew. As you run through the list of sponsors tonight.
Yeah, my hands are pretty cold tonight, so
it is.
If I'm taking a while to read off these sponsors, because we have a list of sponsors. We have actually 12 tonight, so we really appreciate, the folks from around York and Adams County that, like to see our games and participate and want to be a partner with the Sports Shooting Stars Network.
Just trying to juggle all the stuff that we have to do here while on the air, and we appreciate their sponsors
and there's
bringing the game to you tonight.
And there's a couple miscues for Central York tonight. If Taylor Wright Rawls didn't tip that ball and would have actually caught it, then that wouldn't have been a touchdown. And also that play in the first half where Bo Perula threw the ball and they caught intentional grounding, and that was
a safety,
which resulted in a safety. So that's 8 points right there that, could be off the board for Central York, and I'm pretty sure they'll clean that up.
Well, we still have plenty of time for Central Dauphin to try to crawl back into this game here.
And like we said before, this is good for the whole York County and Adams County. DeLone Catholic is actually winning right now, too. And they're up. And, this is good for the whole county.
DeLone's playing Steel High. Remember through the years, a perennial powerhouse, Steel High, whether it was their football program or basketball program. They were always extremely competitive.
And Central Dauphin fans are starting to wake up.
Yeah. That touchdown's kind of brought some life back to the Central Dauphin fan base here.
And you gotta be careful for a squib kick here
for the Rams.
For short field.
Lamar Simpson back deep to receive for the Panthers.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what they have in store. And they're going to kick it off deep. And into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Smart play from Jamar Simpson.
Jamar Simpson was a lone setback.
The Central York will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
20-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Central York offense. This high-powered offense, coming in here averaging about 57 points a game. Scored well over 300 points to just giving up 10 in YIAA action on their way to a 6-0 record. Have the lead here tonight. And of course, York High will await the winner of this contest tonight.
And you got to imagine the York High players and their coaches and everybody's watching this game tonight as well.
And it's a running play for Central. And some positive yards there, on 1st down. Isaiah Sturgis with the carry.
And you see number 4, Judah Tome, back into the
Back
game
in it, which
for
is
Central York, which is a good thing.
A good sign for the Central York fan base there to see number 4, Judah Tome, back in the lineup. Matched up out there on Zion Allen, the defensive back for Central Dauphin. And a quarterback keeper by Bo Prabola, and he's just going to slide down there,
Smart move from Bo Prabola.
Slide down short of the 25.
It'll be a third down now for Central York. How important is it, for Central to maybe string together a couple first downs here?
Give him 3 on the
Time-consuming drive.
I think it's very key. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, it's very key for Central to get a first down, to keep working that clock, and just keep pounding the ball all the way into the fourth quarter. Right now, Central's in control, but Central Dauphin is not giving up at all.
Yeah, the ball needs to get to the 30-yard line of Central for a first down here.
It's
Off
third
that
and
spread
5.
out.
3rd and 5.
And caught.
Viola's pass will complete to number 20.
Number 20, Parker Hines, who's had a touchdown reception earlier.
That ball was very close to touching the ground,
From
but
our
Parker
vantage
Hines
point.
did a great job of catching the ball and giving Central York a first down, which
And
they
a new-
desperately needed for that play.
New set of downs due here for this Central York offense. And the clock continues to run here with 1:48 and counting here in the third quarter. Central doesn't seem to be in any hurry really to get a playoff here.
Absolutely
and rightly
not.
so with a comfortable lead,
Well, with 1 minute and 35 seconds to go in the third quarter, you just want to burn the clock as much as you can. This is district-style football.
And a nice run up the middle.
And I can't express enough, Todd, this is the reason why we started Sports Shooting Stars, so we can have teams from our county go to the district championship and we can follow them along the way. And, York High and also Central York is representing that right now, and that's the whole purpose of why we do the games that we do.
Isaiah Sturgis there with a 2-yard pickup. Brings up a second down and 8. With just over 1 minute to go here in the third quarter from Landis Field, just outside Harrisburg. Central Dauphin, the home
on a brisk
of the
night.
Rams. On
about
a brisk
38
night.
degrees out right now.
The temperatures have dipped from the 40s down into the 30s, I'm sure, They give to Isaiah Sturgis looking for running room and has it and tripped up.
Sturgis again on the carry.
And there's a flag on the field.
A flag down
Maybe
there.
a holding call. I'm not 100% sure.
That was a second down and 8 play there, Let's hold
Holding against the Panthers.
against Central York. With 45 seconds here in the third quarter.
Want to also remind the fans that we cannot live stream this game tonight online, but the game will be available as soon as the game is over. I'll upload the game so you can watch it again tonight. You can save it to your record so you can watch the game because, like I said, it looks like Central York is close to going to the district championship.
Well, and I was going to say, if you're a Central York fan, you may want to watch this over and over again. It's an impressive performance against a mid-Penn team here who comes in here as district champs from last year,
Also want to tell the fans that this game will be on TV again tomorrow at 1:30.
1:30.
Saturday game.
On Halloween, no less, as we're... Bo throws the ball down the middle and caught. First down and more.
And that's a big catch
by
number
Kyle
13.
Fontes, the Bucknell University commit. The tight end, a 27-yard pickup there,
And I can't get over the fact of, Bo Prabula, his execution in this game. He's playing a very smart game. You can tell he's prepared,
very
prepped for this
composed.
game, and he's very composed, and he's playing an excellent game. I know his brother's watching right now, or I know his brother will be watching. Cade Prabula.
Cade Prabula, who's now at the University of Delaware. Father played, uncle played football. It's in the blood in the Prabula family.
He has a family of football players.
The ball be set up at the midfield here as we will start the fourth quarter. Central York with a comfortable lead right now, 34-15 over Central Dauphin.
And we'll take a quick break right now to show our sponsors and also run our commercial as well.
Hi, I'm Eric Brewer, and I want to buy your house. I'll make you an as-is, all-cash offer on your house within 24 hours, whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition. When you sell your house to ericbuycentralpa.com, you're dealing with me, a local guy who's been buying houses in this area for over 15 years. Just go to ericbuycentralpa.com for a free, no obligation, instant cash offer 24 hours a day. That's ericbuycentralpa.com.
33-0 over Meridian Springs. Steel High now leading Golden Catholic 23-7.
And we're back here due to get ready to start the fourth quarter, the final quarter here in District 3 6A semifinal matchup between Central York and Central Dauphin. And Central York will have the possession. They'll be moving right to left on your TV screen in the all-white jerseys.
Also, we'll get a quick shout out to our guy, Cade Burdett. Cade Burdett is down there getting all the visuals, and you know he's going to have an amazing visual edit when this game is over.
He did an amazing job from last week's games. I saw him pre-game down on the field. So, and we're back to action here. Rolling to his left. Plenty of running room there for Bo Fabola inside the 45-yard line, and a nice run.
And Bo is making something out of nothing.
Yeah, and it's hard to see for our viewers maybe to see at home. The coverage downfield, the receivers are covered. There's nothing there. And being the smart quarterback he is, he keeps the ball and runs. And of course, with his 4.6 speed, he can make something happen with his legs. And he's been doing that all night tonight.
He has. He has been playing almost a flawless game, and this is where it's almost like this is what he's primed to do. He's waiting for a game like this to be in this type of atmosphere, and he's showing his worth and why he's a Division I commit.
And a quarterback keeper, and that's enough for the first down due by Bo Fabola, and he's kind of starting to take this game over. And as you mentioned, this is what a star athlete or a franchise player will do, and he's doing this tonight.
And Bo has over 200 yards passing tonight, and he's doing a great job passing the ball and also running the ball and keeping his team.
He may be cracking into 100 yards rushing as well.
We'll give a quick shout out to Shay Scala. Shay and Jay that's watching from home right now. They inbox us and say, hey, we're watching from home. We're interested in the game being a sponsor for next week. So, we appreciate that. We're always looking for sponsors. So thank you for tuning in.
We have
Shay and Jay.
A record number 12 sponsors tonight.
Never had that many sponsors for one game, but, it's we're very appreciative of that.
The ball looks like it'll be set up at the 39-yard line of Central Dauphin. A new set of downs. That clock continues to tick here. Under 11 minutes to go here at Landis Field. And a flag down on the play.
Sideline warning.
Looks like a sideline warning against what
Don't
Central
know what that's
York
about.
do.
Yeah. But I also will give Central York a lot of credit for having no turnovers in this game so far. I mean, that's the type of district playoff, games you want to have. Yeah.
A district playoff game, no turnovers. And again, Central York in no hurry here offensively do a running play to give to Isaiah Sturgis.
And we see the heavy dose of Amir Manigault in the first half. In the second half, we've seen the heavy doses of Isaiah Sturgis.
Isaiah Sturgis and this running game, chipping some time off the clock here, That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 for Central York. The ball on the 36-yard line.
And I also want to give a lot of credit to Belinda Morales. She's out here she's our videographer. She's doing all the camera work. As many people know, we've been in business for the last 3.5 years, and Belinda has done all the camera work for all our games.
There's been no pitch hitter for her, really, has there?
Absolutely not.
And another running play there for Isaiah Sturgis. And it looks like Central York's content to run the ball and run the clock out conceivably here with under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And I would say if Central could punch it in here, would it be out of reach for Central Dauphin as the clock continues to tick with just over 9:40 to go here in the fourth quarter?
Right now it's 3rd and 4, and Central needs us 4 yards. And with this 4 yards and a first down, that can chip away a lot of time off the clock. So let's see what Central does. Every time they need a play, they make a play.
Looks like Central
Dolphins coming in for the blitz.
And Isaiah Sturgis is not going to pick up the first down on that running play. Central Dauphin does have 2 timeouts remaining with just over 9 minutes to go. It'll be a 4th down and 5. Be interesting to see this play call.
And you wonder if Central wants to give the ball back to Central Dauphin, or will they go for that 4th and 5? Looks like Coach Jancis is talking it over with his quarterback.
Well, and the time clock continues to tick here. The time clock's at 10
They may go
seconds.
all the way down to 1 second and call a timeout.
The Central York has the full complement of timeouts here in the 4th quarter. And they will call a timeout due with 8:36 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's Central York 34, Central Dauphin 15. And again, want to remind the viewers that are watching in the comfort of their warm home that whoever wins this game plays York High next week.
Yep, and York High is waiting for that game to happen, and Central York look like they're in cruise control to meet them in the district championship.
And you talk about that, dude. I know a lot of fans and a lot of people I'm plugged in with want to see that matchup. They wanted to see that matchup.
That game was going to happen regardless, I believe. If if they didn't advance in the districts, I think there was going to be an exhibition game between York High and Central York. But how about it? They're going to have they're going to have that game, but it's going to be for the district championship. I mean, that's amazing.
It would, yeah, certainly. And again, we don't want to get the
cart
ahead of the horse.
Yeah, right,
if
we don't
you
get
will,
too
as
far
the
ahead of
saying
ourselves.
goes.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
Right now, there's still plenty of time here. 8:36 to go here.
And it looks like Central will go for it on 4th and 5 rather than give the ball back to Central Dauphin. And with the way things have been going for Central so far, I believe that they have a good chance of getting us 5 yards. Keep an eye on number 11, Taylor Wright.
They need to get the ball to the 29-yard line of Central Dauphin, and Bo, the quarterback keeper, looking to break to the outside. And from our vantage point, it doesn't. He may have gotten close to the marker there.
He actually knocked down the
quarterback keeper.
He actually knocked down the guy on the chain, so he may have got that first down. Again, they're in hostile territory, so you don't know if they're going to get this call or not.
They are. We are with 8:29 to go here, and we're awaiting some confirmation on the field here, Dew.
You would think he got it by knocking the sticks over. That's what our colleague Noriega Goff said, and I believe that may be the.
It's like that knocking of the pylon down. Remember, guys, last week, the Penn State-Indiana game, you know?
Oh,
and
wow.
Just, what a way that game ended. Of course, Penn State.
First down.
And a first down call.
And the Central York fans
and the Central York fan base, the 150 that are here in attendance, and that's a whole new set of downs here for the Central York ball club.
Hey, given no turnovers, Central's in cruise control right now, winning this game. With 8 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
29-yard line, they needed it, and they put the ball in the hands of their playmaker, Bo Perbola. I mean, a Division I commit going to Penn State University, the junior.
And as we said, every time Central York had to make a big play, they made it. They had some really big plays in the first half. From Judah Tome, and some big plays from Bo Perbola as well.
And the second half, they've just kind of continued with their success right now.
And it's been a very clean game from Central York as well. No turnovers, and they're playing on all aspects of the game, all cylinders rolling.
And they give to Isaiah Sturgis, looking for some running room up the middle, and hit hard by that Central Dauphin defense.
Hit by Darian Thomas.
With just over 8 minutes to go here, dude. Go.
It's just a different scenario because a couple of days ago, York High was scheduled to face against Harrisburg. That
which
didn't
would
happen.
have taken place tomorrow afternoon here in Harrisburg. Of course, I guess essentially York High gets a bye week this week and awaits the winner of this game.
And York High will be ready next week for whoever comes to that district championship game.
Coach Stoner will have them ready to play. The winner of this game, Bo back in shotgun formation, looking to unload the ball, and does, and just gets rid of it.
Hit by Nick Miller as he throws.
Nick Miller with a hard hit on Bo Perbola. For being a 3rd down and 9 with 7:37 to go. And a late flag throw, an intentional grounding due.
Now that's the second intentional grounding that they call on Bo Perbola. The first intentional grounding resulted in a 2-point safety.
Correct. And that was kind of a late flag on that play, due after some consultation there with the crew here.
Well, when you're traveling
Stripes.
on the road like this, you got to expect that you're not going to get the calls that you normally would get if you were at home. So if it's any,
No flag.
Now they're calling it off, Due.
he picked up the
much
flag.
to the chagrin here of the fan base of Central Dauphin. This fan base of Central Dauphin not happy with the guys, the Zebras as they call them. And a flag is thrown now. Due, another flag is down.
And that flag is against, I believe, Central Dauphin.
It may be a warning on Central Dauphin's sideline warning. Well, each team has had one of those in tonight's contest, Due.
It's getting pretty chippy out there right now.
It is, and this fan base here at Central Dauphin, they're not happy with the results right now, letting their frustrations out verbally.
With 7 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Bo, the quarterback keeper, and up the middle, Bo Perbola goes. Plenty of running room, and he's hard to bring down, Due. And that's a first down by Bo Perbola.
And as we said again, Bo is playing a flawless game. He has over 200 yards in the air, and he's creeping up over 100 yards on the ground.
Sure, he has that, and the clock continues to run here with just over 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the fourth and final quarter of District 3 6A action, Due.
And we also want to tell the fans that this game will be available at 9:30 tonight. We'll upload the game so you can watch it again. You can save it to your YouTube
You'll stream
channel.
it on your Facebook. I will stream it
Absolutely.
on my Facebook page.
And the
we're
game will
back
be
to action
available
here.
tomorrow at 1:30.
And another running play, and Central's content.
Sturgis on the carry.
Isaiah Sturgis with the carry, under 7 minutes to go. As I said, Central York content with running the ball out here.
And Central York right now is in scoring range, so they can kick the ball or have a touchdown. Kick a ball for a field goal or have a touchdown. So more likely, Central York will put a couple more points back on the board before the end of the game.
Game at 4, second down and 6.
A second down and 6 ball on the 7-yard line of Central Dauphin.
We would like to thank our staff that came up here tonight. Todd Edwards, of course, Belinda Morales, Noriega Golf, Cade Burdett, our visual
and a running
editor.
play for Central.
And also thank all the fans that's watching
Isaiah
tonight.
Sturgis with the carry. Yes, it's
Only getting 3 yards to the 4.
it should be a happy bus ride home for this Central York Panther team as they're on the cusp of winning.
Barring the
tonight.
impossible, it looks like Central York will be in that district championship.
And that game would be played at Central York as they would play host to the York High Bearcats as we're under 6 minutes to go. Here your score, Central York 34, Central Dauphin 15.
And I can't remember, Todd, if there's ever been a both York County teams in a District 6 championship game.
I cannot recall. And maybe our viewers that are tuned in maybe could message you, Do. And back to action here, a running play.
Sturgis again on the carry.
And that may be close to a first down.
And Central's only about 3 yards away from scoring another touchdown.
A fourth and 1, Do.
Just so people know, Central has averaged 53 points a game this year, and they're not too far away from their average, to be honest with you. If they score again, they're going to have 40 points.
And tonight they've given up 15 points. Uncharacteristic of them, but against the competition, it's not surprising, dude.
And if you watch the game, 8 of those points could have not been on the board.
Yeah,
You had a safety from an intentional grounding.
and a quarterback keeper by Bo Perbola, and a
that's another
touchdown by
touchdown.
Bo Perbola.
Ball sneak goes into the end zone for the 2-yard touchdown.
A 2-yard touchdown run by Cade Perbola, and that may have iced the deal here tonight on an icy night.
Bo Perbula, you said Cade. That's his
sorry,
big brother.
Cade, yeah, Cade. My apology. Cade, who's at the University of Delaware. Bo with a 2-yard touchdown run tonight. His second touchdown run tonight with 4:50 to go. And a 2-point conversion play is made. Pass complete. Tamir Manigault. And a 2-point conversion. And your score, Central York 42. Central Dauphin 15.
I think Central York and the fans can kind of taste it now. They know they're on their way to the district championship.
Well, 4:50 to go here in the fourth quarter, and you can hear their fan base. Looks to be about 150 Central York fans came up in attendance here tonight, and they're very vocal.
And as the fans can see, look at the faithful from York, Central York over there. They're excited. The fans are up. They're pumped up. They're excited for their team.
They are, and of course, York High will await the winner here tonight. And Central York's going to get set to kick off here, Cool-looking ball.
18-play, 80-yard drive for the Panthers, taking up 10 minutes and 18 seconds.
And generally, I know there's some discontent here with the fan base, with the referees. Generally, I believe for districts and state games, I believe they bring in what they say are like the all-stars of their crew, the ones that score the highest, and of course the fan base here at Central, very unhappy. They're making their points known, not just to the player, the referees on the field, but to us here in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of feedback from some of the fans, but, we're just calling the game as we see it.
And plenty of running room there.
That was a nice run from Timmy Smith,
who we've called his name a lot tonight.
And Timmy Smith
be out about 45-yard line here. And nice field position here for Central Dauphin.
And Timmy Smith, number 34 for Central Dauphin, he had a great game tonight. He's been playing really hard. He has over 150 yards and over 20 carries.
Ball set up at the 45-yard line of Central Dauphin. Back in shotgun formation, Max Mosey. Empty backfield set.
Max Mosey back.
Being pressured by Josh Gaffney. And swatted down by Judah Toom back there on coverage. Pass was intended for Timmy Smith. Second down and 10 with 4:35 to go,
And we want the fans to let us know who you think the offensive player of the game is. The Toyota of York offensive player of the game. And the first home integrity first home buyers defensive player of the game. I'm going to go with Carter Glassmeyer on the defensive end and also Bo Perbulo on the offensive end. He had a great game. And he's playing both sides of the ball. You see him right there, number one.
As a safety on the defensive side, number one. It comes down to either Bo or Judah Toom, but both have played key parts in tonight's game.
And without a doubt, this was a team effort on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. So, we don't want to, label one person and say, hey, they made this happen, made that happen. But some guys had a better game tonight, and we like to recognize them. But it's definitely a team win for Central York tonight. They're cruising. They're only 4 minutes away from going to the district championship.
And they would, again, remind our viewers, they'll play host to York High if they can hold on here with just 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
And that's the game that everybody wanted anyway, so that's what we want to see as well. Matt Mosey back.
And looking to throw the ball deep downfield. And Judah Toom back there on coverage against Timmy Smith. One-on-one coverage. And again, Judah Toom, we call his name. We saw what he did offensively, but defensively, he certainly stepped it up here in the fourth quarter,
Absolutely. He was injured there in the third quarter. We thought he may be down for a little while, but he popped right back up after a few minutes, and he did a great job of staying in the game, and he's still being an asset to his team. So shout out to Judah Toom. He's doing a great job for Central York. Right now it's 4th and 8, and Central Dauphin is set up for a punt.
Looks like it'll be a timeout, the second timeout. That'll leave Central Dauphin with one timeout remaining here. Central York has 2 timeouts.
And as we go through this timeout, Todd, we're going to go ahead and show a visual of our sponsors tonight and also give them some audio recognition.
I'd like to give a shout out to some of our sponsors tonight. How about Toyota of York, Integrity First Home Buyers with Eric Brewer, Basil Insurance with Greg Basil, S3 Performance Training, And how about this? York Adams Flag Football League with John Uri. Hey, are you hungry tonight? Maybe post-game? Check out Parma Pizza and Grill.
Also, Angela's Pizza and Sub out in Manchester.
All this food talk has me hungry here, dude, with 3:53 to go here as we run through a bevy of sponsors in tonight's broadcast. Maya's Movers. How about Hill Street Auto Sales? And how about Keller Williams Realty?
And can't forget Ruth Fletcher of Mitchell Family Chiropractor.
And Prestige Motor Cars of York and Angelo's Pizza and Subs as we're back to action here. With 3:52 and counting to go. Max Mosey looking to throw the ball deep downfield and incomplete.
And that's a turnover on downs, and that gives Central York the ball back.
Joppy is incomplete. Panthers take over.
And a rather dejected Central Dauphin team walks off the field here with 3:46 to go, and the ball will be turned over. And I believe Central right now is tasting that sweet taste of victory right now. Here we go here. Offense back on the field.
I want to thank all the fans for tuning in tonight. Thank you, fans, for being with us on this brisk Friday night.
And a running play by Central.
Sturgis on the carry.
Isaiah Sturgis with the carry.
Ball to the 44 in a gain of 3.
And with only 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game, you want to keep the guys safe. So
second down and 7.
Second down and 7 here. And Central, again, is content to run the clock out here with under 3.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, you want to be really conservative with 3 minutes to go in the game.
Again, the score, Central York 42, Central Dauphin 15. And what can we say, but Central York has clearly dominated this game tonight.
On all aspects of the game, I mean, from special teams, offense, defense, they played a superb game. No turnovers, and that's what you need when you play district football. No turnovers can give you great results. We also want to thank the new fans that's tuning in and want to be a sponsor for next week. It looks like you might be in Central. Well, we will be in Central. We'll be filming the game. Just don't know yet.
One way or the other, I know whether we're broadcasting or I know you will be with number 5, Karan Brown. One way or the other, we'll be there. How about it, Dale?
Yeah, and Central York is a senior-led team. There's a lot of seniors on that squad. So for them to make it to the district championship in their senior year, I mean, that's something that you never will forget. And like I said, us filming the game is something that is going to be there forever. I mean, you can show your grandchildren.
It'll be out there
50 years from now.
Perpetuity, yes, no doubt. And we're back to action here. Isaiah Sturgis with the carry. That was a 3rd down and 6. And they come up short, bring up a 4th down here for Central York as the clock continues to tick. Time clock's at 34 and counting. And again, I would imagine Central is in no hurry, may even call a timeout. They do have 2 timeouts remaining here to think things over. It'll bring up a 4th down and 5, ball on the 42-yard line of Central Dauphin.
And a lot of people want to know if Central York was the real deal because they kind of ran through, our county.
With no competition,
really. No competition, really, scoring 50 points a game. And they say, hey, are they the real deal, or is this team legit? And then you see them come up to a mid-pen team, and they still put up 40-some points and kept the other team under 15 points.
And a timeout is called by, as the play clock was getting down there to it. Timeout Central York here. Second one, they'll have one. Each team now has one timeout with 1:36 to go. But I think they've certainly proved themselves to be worthy, this Central York Ball Club, despite maybe what we would say the lack of competition that they had in the regular season.
And I think you said, you hit it on the nose by saying they're worthy. They're a worthy team of going against some tough competition and going further into the states. Because I believe with this win, that gives them a secure spot in the states as well, correct?
I believe you're correct, yes. And then, of course, district. For Central, they're hoping to get a district title and then advance to states. And then eventually, I guess the states will be held at, Hershey Park Stadium, not too far from here.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Place on earth, huh?
That'd be nice.
to see them advance and wish them the best of luck. I'm sure Coach Russ Stoner now is probably breaking down game film
Absolutely.
in preparation for this Central York ball.
Well, he
club.
can use this footage right here if he's watching the game tonight. Or, like I said, this. I also want to tell the fans the viewing options. This game will be uploaded online tonight after 9:30, and the game will be on TV tomorrow on Channel 18 at 1:30.
Bo Perbola looks like he's going to keep that ball, and he's got to get that first down and more. And it looks like a hard hit there by number 34,
Timmy Smith.
Timmy Smith. But that is enough for a first down.
And every first down that Central York needed, they got this year. And as you can see, they are starting to taste
fan-based.
They are starting to taste the victory.
Ball be set up at the 34-yard line of Central Dauphin. And again, want to remind our fans that Central York will play host to the York High Bearcats next week, presumably next Friday or next Saturday in York. It'll be like my broadcast partner said, the York Cup next week.
Absolutely.
Between York High and Central York. And I think that's a matchup I know a lot of people I'm tied in with wanted to see. They're going to get a chance to see it
Absolutely.
next week.
And for the biggest stake, I mean, everything's on the line for that game. And, you know, we tell the fans, we tell the sponsor, if you guys want to see that game live on TV or online, please contact us. You know, if you want to be a sponsor, we'll try to make that game happen. You know, we do it for the student athletes. We like to give them a lot of credit and recognition for what they do. And, you know, it's been a treat this whole year, Todd, you know, to follow these teams.
Fantastic.
We featured a lot of different teams as well.
They're in victory formation here, and rightly so. Central York is going to win this matchup tonight with your final score. 42, Central Dauphin 15 as the final seconds pick off the clock here.
Wow.
And congratulations to the Central York Ball Club, Bill.
Absolutely. We want to give a big shout out to the Coach Yantis and the whole coaching staff, the Central School District, the high school, you know, and also Central Dauphin. They played really tough. You know, they're a really good team, but, you know, Central York this year, they've been rolling. They're strong. They're led by Bo Perbula. They have some great offensive players and defensive players, and, you know, they did their thing tonight.
As the players meet it to exchange pleasantries, and it, again, will be a happy bus ride home for the Central York Ball Club as the Central Dauphin fan base file out here tonight.
And as we said, this game will be uploaded later on tonight. We'll upload the game so you can watch it. We had some restrictions with doing this broadcast. We cannot do anything online, so we had to do strictly on TV. But, you know, the game will be uploaded tonight. You can get to watch the game again. This is the first time in a long time, I believe, Central York went to the district championship. So, you know, that's a special thing for these seniors.
And it's great to see.
And also for York County. I think this is real big for York County to show that, hey, this team or any team can go up in the mid-Penn area and rumble with the big boys and become the big boys. And they have to, you know, and it's going to be a York County District 6 championship game.
District, and they landed some punches. They threw some punches and landed some punches tonight against the Central Dauphin team. And again, congratulations to the Central York players and coaching staff. And the fans, I'm sure, are rather excited, whether you're home gating tonight or as the fan base has not left from Central York. They're there to greet their players.
Absolutely.
And rightly so, with a great win tonight. And they'll move on next week to play the York High Bearcats, who themselves are undefeated, and get the opportunity to play for the District 3 6A championship at Central. It will be held at Central York High School. They're the 3rd seed, the York High Bearcats, the 4th seed. And it's going to be a big matchup, I know I'll be there regardless, whether we're broadcasting
I'll be there regardless,
or not.
yep.
I know, we'll be there and want to see Central through here. Again, congratulations.
And this has been a great senior year for the Central York football team. So, you know, we'd love to see those guys, you know, make it to the district championship. Love to see York High be there as well. I mean, with all the stakes on the line and everything, to win that, I mean, everything's on the line for, you know, to win that district championship. And it's great that it's going to be right in our backyard at York County.
And a battle of 2 York teams, the York Cup next week. It'll either be on Friday or Saturday. I'm sure check our social media outlet and news and with forthcoming information on the date and time. But it will be York High visiting the Central York Panthers in the finals of District 3-6A. Do
I want to give a big shout out to the Central York fan base that happened to drive up here tonight and stay out here in this brisk cold and deal with these elements. It's like we're out here dealing with these elements. You know, they did a great job supporting their football team. Thanks for everybody tuning in tonight. Like I said, I know you guys want to watch the game next week. If you can't make it out, you can possibly put it on TV and put it online. So next week we won't have that stipulation. We can run it online and watch it on TV.
Comcast York Channel 18 fans that are watching, we thank you for tuning in. Again, probably from the comfort of your warm home tonight. And I hope you enjoyed this great contest. It was a pleasure, I know, for me to be here. I'm sure Dew and our whole team here to be part of this big win for Central York.
No post-game interview tonight. Like I said, this is a team event, team win. So, we're going to go ahead and let the team have their time. But I think the defensive player of the game has to probably be Carter Glassmeyer.
Carter Glassmeyer, who returned after being off for a few weeks, made an impact tonight and really showed up. And then, of course, offensively, our offensive
Toyota of York offensive player of the game would have to probably be Bo Perbula. He played a great game. He had over 200 yards rushing, over 100 yards, over 200 yards passing, over 100 yards rushing, and played a very sound game and put his team on his back and got his team to the district championship as a junior.
And again, for Central York fans, he's going to be back next year as a
wow.
senior. And again, he's committed to Penn State University. Coach James Franklin's compared him to Trace McSorley 2.0. Well, we've seen a little bit of that on display tonight. If he wasn't passing, he was running the ball. And a great effort by Bo, Judah Tome, this whole Central York offense and defense and special teams for that matter showed up tonight and proved themselves, as I said, quite worthy of competing at this level.
Yep, great win. And you see them celebrating right now. They're excited. They got their helmets up. They're starting to taste that victory. They know they're going to the district championship. And here's the other thing. They know they played a tough team to get there. So, that's a little bit more credit for them to, move on into that district championship.
And again, fans at home that are watching, they'll be coming back home to York at Central York, more specifically to play host to the York High Bearcats, the undefeated York High Bearcats, which is the matchup I think we all wanted to see. Two great teams in Division I YAIAA. And next week we'll see it.
And as we always say, sponsorships are available. Hit us up on sportsshootingstars@gmail.com or go to the Facebook and hit us up at sportsshootingstars in the inbox, or even Dew Jones, Todd Miller online.
Yes, find us on social media.
I would like to thank our staff tonight. That's Cliff Kern, our IT producer.
Kern, yes, from an undisclosed location remotely back in York County, yes.
Yep, Belinda Morales doing our videographer, doing all the video for us. All 95 games that we did so far, she's pretty much
coming up on the century mark.
Absolutely.
For broadcast.
Noriega Golf was doing
Golf here, doing our statistician of sorts.
I know Nori will give a quick shout out to Nori.
Thank you to Dew Jones and Todd for having me tonight. It was exciting, and I was just thankful to be in the building, so thank you.
And hopefully Nori be with us again next week if you happen to do that game. Of course, you, Todd Edwards. We really appreciate your efforts.
Glad I could make it up here. A little cool for me, I got to say. I'd rather have 70, 80, 90-degree temperatures, but to be here with you guys and the company here and watching football, it's a great passion of mine, so I'm glad to be part of it.
This 2020 COVID season has been a very interesting one, to say the least. But like I said, I wouldn't want to do it with no one else but the team we got right now. So I really appreciate everybody that came about and helped this season come along. Also want to tell the fans we're going to upload this game later on tonight, so you can have it, watch it, you can keep it. And also this game will be back on TV tomorrow at 1:30 on Channel 18, Comcast Channel 18. And we're going to go ahead and shoot to one of our sponsors, and then we're going to go ahead and sign off for tonight. Or we might as well sign off now. We're going to show our sponsors, and then, that's it for us. So for Dew Jones,
Todd Edwards, have yourself a great Halloween weekend. How about it?
Yes, sir.
And
congratulations to Central York.
And I want to buy your house. I'll make you an as-is, all-cash offer on your house within 24 hours, whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition. When you sell your house to ericbuyscentralpa.com, you're dealing with me, a local guy who's been buying houses in this area for over 15 years. Just go to ericbuyscentralpa.com for a free, no obligation, instant cash offer 24 hours a day. That's ericbuyscentralpa.com.